So the last quest that we did, where you guys delivered the bag to the forest and everything, 2 weeks have passed since then. You guys have all kind of stuck together and remained in contact, I assume, or no?
Not Dorian.
Okay.
Well, Boone doesn't have any friends, and he considers you guys friends, so he probably just kind of stuck around that tavern hoping that you'd show back up.
Basically, I need you guys to decide if you're staying together or not.
I'm going to stay with them during the 2 weeks.
Yeah, for the kids.
During the 2 weeks, I imagine that
Okay, well
Dorian
then...
squandered 1,000 gold somewhere.
Yeah, I have it written right here that Dorian de Vicenti seems to have taken his earnings and fucked right off. Yeah, okay, so 2 weeks have passed since you delivered a bag to Adelaide of the Forest, and Robin has not contacted you with any additional jobs. He said he might be in touch. He hasn't been in about 2 weeks. But life goes on. You're able to live on the generous reward that you got, but you're still looking for more work, and it is harder than ever to find work within the city. The few jobs you guys have been coming across are all really simple things, like delivering packages or escorting shipments to the nearby city of Wiltshire. Today, however, you find yourselves walking through the Elven district, or the Green district of the city. You're on your way to the Market district, maybe going off to spend some of the money. As you're walking through the Green district, you notice that there's a lot of foliage. It's a very heavily overgrown area because all the wood elves live here. And as you're walking, you notice there is a small elven girl who is yelling at a tree in Elvish.
Thank you for taking me out here and showing me your people.
Well, they're not really my people.
Oh, they're elves, right?
Yeah, but they're different elves. I'm a coppertone elf.
I know now. Blessed be.
I don't know why this girl's yelling at the tree, though. It's a little strange.
But don't you have that innate ability to talk to leaves and stuff now?
Well, I think we all do, don't we?
Not I.
Well, we understand it.
I understand that you understand.
You didn't get it. You two did.
Suddenly, a very fancy carriage goes driving by, and the side door kicks wide open, and out falls Dorian onto his back, into the dirt, and he jumps back up onto his feet like a ninja, and he shouts back at the carriage as it goes by. Don't you know you can't throw a count from a moving carriage like that? I'll have your heads for this! Oh, my good friends. Lovely to see you. It's been a long time. What, 5 months since last we hung?
By the watchful pink eye of Helm, my thin duke has returned to me.
Yes, it is I, the thin white duke. Dorian Vicenti. Whoosh, and like leaves fall all around me.
He knows how to make an entrance.
Alright, well, as you're making your entrance, the elven girl sees that it's happening and basically watches for a minute before going back to saying something to the tree. Does anybody speak Elvish?
I do.
Okay, both of you speak Elvish. So she's just a little girl when you're looking at her. You would say, it's difficult to tell with elves, but you guys would say she's probably around 13. And she is cursing at the tree. She's just going, get down here, you little shit, come on, get down here.
I wonder what sweet things she's saying to that tree to help make it grow. Its green leaves.
She seems to be cursing at something up in the tree.
Cursing?
Get down here, you wee fucking bugger.
Yes, in the Elvish tongue. If you don't mind, Boone, I'm just going to stand ever so close to you and shield myself from that gentleman's eyes over there. I think I might owe him money.
Alright. So, would you guys like to progress to the Market District? That's where you were heading.
Why are you yelling at that tree?
Do you say this in English or
In
Elvish? Okay. She goes, oh, my cat, he's stuck up in there. Garth is his name. She says this back to you in Elvish.
Dorian does not listen to her.
Can we see
He's
him?
looking at some ladies over on the side.
Is it a
The
big
tree?
cat?
Um,
There's a real cat.
Yeah, if you want to walk over there to her. Yeah, if you walk over there to her, you see high up in the tree there is a cat, and she's trying to get him to come down by yelling at him.
I see you two are still at the hero game.
Huh.
You guys didn't spend all that money we made on the last quest, did you?
No.
No.
Oh, good. I might need to borrow.
I would invest in you
Can
any
I
day.
use Druidcraft to talk to the cat? Is that
To
part
talk to
of
the
it?
cat. So I believe Druidcraft allows you to use... I'll look up exactly what it does. But I believe it allows mostly...
Druidcraft, is that what you have as well?
Mm-hmm.
It allows you to make a small sensory effect.
Yeah.
Depict the weather, like a globe might appear, and it will show you the weather in the globe. You can make like leaves fall. You can make a flower spurt. You can douse a candle or light it.
Make a branch knock a cat off a tree.
There you go.
Make a tuna smell?
Instantaneous harmless sensory effects such as falling leaves, a puff of wind, the sound of a small animal, or the faint odor of a skunk.
Lads, I think we should go get a drink, so let's get this over with.
Can I make the
Girl, is that your cat
sound
up in
of
the tree?
a mouse?
Elvish or English?
In Elvish to her.
Okay. Well, then she goes, oh yeah, that's him up in the tree, Garth. He won't come down, the little shit.
Can I
You're
make
good to climb up
a
there and
squeaky
get it.
mouse sound?
Absolutely.
And see if the cat will come?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you roll a performance check for that? Okay.
Thanks, Jack.
Cat doesn't even hear it.
Don't you know there's more than one way to skin a cat? I'll make a fucking cat sound.
Okay.
Make an important performance check.
Make a performance check.
Okay. Let me look at my stats. Ooh. Natural 20.
Oh.
Huzzah!
Okay. What a waste of the natural 22. Okay.
First roll of the fucking year, boys. This is natural 20 from me.
Okay. With that charming performance, the cat is immediately encapsulated by you.
It comes down.
And it climbs down the tree. You are now holding a big, cross-eyed gray cat with a big overbite. It's a really ugly cat.
I pretend that it's the best cat in the world, and I say, my mother always did call me the Prince of Cats.
Alright. You got the wee shit. She takes him from you. And she goes,
Yes.
Thanks, mister. She reaches down into her bag and she gives you little tiny packages about this big, wrapped in leaves. And she goes, here, take these as a reward.
Oh, good. Is it alcohol?
Do you want to open them?
I'll peek at it.
They are little breads. Little snacks.
the Elvis
Oh,
bread?
good.
Yeah. Me mom made these for me before I went out.
Well, thank you so much. We shall make very good use of these. I said that bard's really getting it on, boys. You guys want to head over there and have a drink?
I would love to have a drink. I want to talk more about how you can speak with animals. Is there nothing you can't do, Your
Nothing
Excellence?
in this world, Boone, and if you buy an, I will show you the rest of the skills that I have.
Ah,
You guys can tell that I'm wearing fancy clothes, but they're kind of dirty and tattered, as if I've been fucking living
Been on a bender, haven't you?
Of course, sir. Is there any other way to live? Except for at the utmost edge of the knife. And that's all I got to say. This little
Alright.
character.
Well, I thank the girl, too. Sorry you didn't come for the mouse sounds.
That's alright.
Here you are. Go buy yourself a turkey, and I hand her a copper. Obviously not enough to buy.
Alright, thanks, mister.
Yes.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
I am a man of the people, boys. Now, let's go have that drink and pay that bard.
Okay. So, moving on.
Yeah,
You want to
we'll
go to
move
the a tavern?
Yeah, we'll head to a tavern or wherever it is that we
Oh, okay.
head over to a tavern.
Do you want to go to the castle? In
Yes.
the market district? All right.
Yes.
Once you arrive in the market district, you see that it is a little slower than usual today. It's a little cloudy outside today, so it might rain later. And as you are walking to the castle, you notice there is an old halfling woman outside a tea shop, and she is crying.
It's a dismal town.
It's a maiden in distress.
Yes,
Two
it
today.
is. And,
The third one will be our age, maybe.
and you can probably get her out of distress once you get a drink or two in you, I am sure.
But we should at least see if there's anything we could do. Maybe she needs us to carry an item for her or
I forgot
help her
your-
across the street.
I forgot how righteous you were, Boone, of course.
You're righteous too.
Why don't you speak to her and see if you can't get anything out of her?
Hello, crying old woman. What is the problem?
Oh, hello. Oh, it's nothing. I just can't open my shop. She says. She's sitting outside a tea shop.
What, do you need me to open the door?
No,
I'll
it's
kick
not.
it in right now.
It's not that. The shipments for my tea were supposed to be here today, but they haven't come in weeks. I've simply run out. That's what she says.
By the right hand of Torm, this town needs tea.
I'm sure it does, and this elf, half-elf anyway, needs booze. Maybe they have some tea in there, and we can bring her a pot.
What can we do to help you with these shipments, old woman?
Oh, I told the guards that it hasn't arrived today, but they said it was low priority. I don't know what I'm going to do if I can't open up my shop soon.
You only sell tea?
It's tea and sugar.
I would think of maybe making some form of baked goods to go with the tea.
Well, I need
Future.
the sugar for the baked goods. That's what she says.
We all need a little sugar, don't we?
I've been hanging out at the castle for weeks. This is the first real job other than taking people's trash out.
Right.
This is true.
Well, I suppose if that's what you all need to do in order for us to
I
day
understand.
drinking.
I think I need to stop by that Baron's blacksmith later, though.
There is a blacksmith called Barons.
Old woman, my
I hear-
friend, the Duke. He is a highly skilled adventurer, and he
Oh.
cannot give away his services for free.
Yes, exactly.
I, on the other hand, am kind of learning from him. You could call me like a squire. I will work for free, but we have to pay him. How much can you pay him?
Oh, I'm afraid I don't have anything to offer you.
If
as
you
a
were to
reward.
pay him, how much would you pay him? I'll give you the money.
I don't know however much I have in the cash register, I suppose. But I can't ask you to do that. I couldn't bear it if something were to happen to you.
I couldn't bear that either.
My darling, nothing will happen to me, for I am... He spins around. Dorian Vicenti.
She's taken aback by your quick transformation
Yeah.
of blonde to white hair. And she goes, oh, that was lovely.
It is I, one and the same, shedding my disguise to reveal to you that I am a man of the people. And I will help you open your shop today.
Look at that. He is righteous.
And then these two are going to take me day drinking.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, well, before you go, she's going to say, okay, well, my name is Maud. Because nobody asked that.
Oh.
Why?
I'm not a gentleman, am I? I will flog myself later.
Why anyone would steal a shipment of tea and sugar is beyond me, but thank you, gentlemen, for looking.
We will bring these heinous
You said she's halfling?
people
She's a
to
halfling
justice.
Maud.
And you will be bathed in the sugar that you so much desire.
Pour some sugar on me, good sir. And the little
You have a
elven
honeyed
girl.
tongue, Sir Boone.
The little elven girl is named Prim Frandigilzer. That's her name. Not that that really matters.
Now, Maud.
Probably never meet her again.
I know Maud.
A Maud.
I know a Maud, don't I?
A Maud.
I think we should probably go to the tavern and find out if there are any leaks.
the tavern and find out if there's any leads there? Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Because she'll tell you, the shipment was supposed to come in from the east, traveling along the main road.
I don't have a map of the city on me, but
Neither do I.
is that near the bar?
No, it's outside the city.
How far are we from the
Because
castle?
the shipment never arrived in the city.
I have tavern music prepared. That's okay.
You can go to the bar.
No.
It's up to you.
That bard is really, really on point today.
You
Now
are a
he's-
big fan, aren't you?
He's brought out his flute. I mean, there's no better flute player in all of Stonesburrow.
You're being too kind. You told me you're an artisan.
I am an artiste,
Ah,
but I am a painter. And I only paint in red.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna head east then.
Yeah.
We're gonna
If you guys want to do that, or you can
I've-
just be like, fuck you, mod. And
What?
move
No.
on.
I've been itching for a quest, something to do.
I have no
Alone.
money, so I'm not going to do anything unless it's with you guys, since we've already had so much fun together in the first place.
Well, my thin friend, I'm pretty sure she said something about giving you 200 gold.
Which I am totally down for.
I may have to lie with her, though.
I've lined with much uglier
I don't mean lie to her. I mean lie with
and
her.
much more beautiful.
What would that be? A half elf and a halfling. A quarterling?
I think they call that half and half. She's just listening in. You guys are standing right in front of the shop.
saucy minx, you!
Fear not, old woman, we will go east, and we will recover the goods.
Man, Charles is getting down on that flute. He loves that flute.
How great is this? Once again, the fate has brought us together on another quest to make the world a better place.
That it has. Yes. And I drink from a pocket flask. Just a little bit of a little sniff of something. Ugh.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. Well, would you guys like to do any shopping before you head out toward the east?
Oh yes, you said you wanted to go to the blacksmith.
Yeah, I would like to stop there as well.
Okay.
Baron.
Barons.
Okay.
Let me tell you, Barons has the very last word in blacksmithing. Fuck you!
I've heard that he is the best blacksmith in the whole town.
I don't know if he's the best, but he is the cheapest. And I'm looking to keep it light. Keep it cheap. Anyway.
I heard that a gnome burned down another blacksmith.
Oh, something about that I heard.
Quite the scandal,
Someone
I
was
imagine.
screaming about that earlier.
Let me see here.
Those dwarves.
Does that take place before or after this?
After. So,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
unfortunate.
You
Maybe
are
it was a
a
different
liar.
blacksmith and a different gnome.
Perhaps
You
just speaking.
are-
Well, the story took place before, so
Well,
I
yeah.
thought it was a
Yeah.
prelude into.
Didn't
I feel that 'cause I was
isn't there
proud.
like a 6-year-old in charge? Like
He's young. Yeah.
Young.
Last time you guys learned that recently.
wasn't there a fire there?
No, it was the well, yeah, actually, the city manager died.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was wondering,
Um,
maybe that I was going to start thinking maybe there's a connection with all these fires, but if that don't take
But that
place
doesn't take place
yeah.
yet.
How presumptuous of you, or there was. I'll explain it to you later. Fucking Walter.
Okay, did you guys want to go to the blacksmith?
Yeah, we'll go.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you guys go into Baron's blacksmith, and it looks like there's probably an apprentice running the shop. He doesn't look like Baron.
I don't have a shop.
I have a shop here. Oh, shop music. Oh. They have pretty much everything you could possibly want from a blacksmith. The team basically
Oh, crap.
lazily greets you guys as you come. He's like,
We have a blacksmith.
oh.
Awesome.
So yeah, do you guys have a? Well, I'll give you a list here.
I just want to buy some darts.
Yep.
Some metal darts.
Darts.
So yeah, I love these. You need the book, Mike?
Well, I've got this old rusty dagger I was hoping to get
Oh, yeah.
cleaned up and sharpened.
Bought that from the boatman.
I have a book on etiquette and manners with 4 weeks over in it, too.
It's great.
What's that do?
Love that. Teaches you etiquette and manners. I don't think it works.
No, it's not very good. Not very good.
Just let me see here. I don't have darts on my list. Is that in the
Yeah.
PHB?
5 copper piece
Oh, maybe it's because...
for 1. I suppose
Okay.
that is, right? 1
Yeah.
for piercing, quarter
It's
pound.
going to cost you 3 copper each if you want a dart.
I'm buying 10 of them, so I'll take that off of my monies.
Okay, very good.
How much to clean up and sharpen this dagger?
Clean up and sharpen the dagger. So let me see here. The team goes, we can probably just do that for like a copper if you want.
Alright, I leave it with you, or can you do it?
I'll do it here.
Okay.
The forge is in the back, so he like moves aside a curtain and goes to the back, and he comes back out and he's like, that'll be done in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
I love seeing a tradesman who loves his work, who's invigorated by coming to work every day and hammering.
If you're up here, who's sharpening the sword?
There's like 3 other apprentices in the back. They do most of the work.
So your apprentices do all your work?
No, I'm not Baron, okay? I'm one of his other apprentices.
Oh, where is Baron then?
I don't know, probably like up in his fancy high townhouse or something.
Is he the actual Baron of the town?
No, that's just his
Oh.
name. That's
See,
like
all
something a
along.
lot of people
Barracks
get
and
confused
dukes, oh
about.
my.
Yes, indeed. Dukes are hazardous then.
Does he come in often?
Every once in a while to make sure we're working.
They have any like fancy daggers?
Anything fancy?
Yeah.
Well, everything in Baron's shop is pretty basic. It's all really cheap, but it's just base level. If you wanted something fancy, you could go to like a different blacksmith maybe. There's a dwarven blacksmith in the Dust District. It's Stonesburrow Forge. If you want to go there, they have some fancier stuff.
I've heard of him.
I haven't.
You just said his name.
Whatever.
You're gonna need a good weapon. We could go there. Or you could here.
Is that on the way?
What do I know about this city?
You know your way around enough that you could direct. It's not on the way, but it wouldn't be difficult to
It
go
would
there.
not be a difficult task to circumvent our path there, but it's just as easy to go to a bar and have a drink while you're doing that as
Is
well.
there a beer?
Yeah, because you know that there's a shortcut through the castle to get
Right.
there.
There's a shortcut through the castle, actually.
Oh, so we can stop for a drink? Light lunch?
Light lunch, then go solve
We
mystery.
could catch up and tell stories. And what have you been up to? And who did your hair?
Oh, this? Well, I do my own hair.
I knew it.
I'm just kidding. I went to a bar.
Oh, you got me.
The very finest in all the city. Her name is...
I don't know.
I was asking the DM.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if you had a barber up your sleeve. April Divis.
I have stone hands cut my hair.
Yeah,
Is that here too?
Yeah, the barber shop's here.
Oh.
All right. We're going to pass through the tavern.
Okay, you got there. Good for you.
All right, we're going to the tavern.
Dorian really wants a drink.
Oy vey. Oy. I have a tavern.
Who is in the tavern?
In the tavern. Okay. You have the pleasure today. Let's see here. If I can find it. Not that it's important, but it's important for me.
Is it crowded or is almost everyone gone?
It's like I said, it's not really busy out today because it looks like it might rain. It's like a bleak kind of day. This isn't a good representation of exactly what the tavern looks like, but anyway, it's a bleak day, so it's not really busy out. The tavern is basically completely empty. But you have the pleasure of seeing Sir Robin Goodfellow, the owner of the tavern there. And for some reason, he's manning the bar today.
Well, isn't this a strange occurrence? Isn't it usually Griff running the bar?
Griff called out today.
Oh, did he send a raven?
No. He lives upstairs.
Oh, so he called out.
Yeah.
Literally calls
That's what I said.
We'll have 3 of your finest wines right now.
I've been waiting 2 weeks to see Robin for a quest, and here he is tending a bar.
Oh, right. You guys. Hey. Work's been really slow. There's not really much going on.
People
in the city
need
these days.
saving. Have you seen this world full of dragons and dungeons?
No. I haven't seen any of that stuff going on at all.
What's been going on in this town?
Oh, really just a lot of boring stuff up in the upper district with the elites of the city or whatever. I do hear there's somebody hiring in the upper district, though, right now, which is kind of rare.
Really?
Hiring for what?
It's an escort. Rumor is it's not exactly on the up and up, so she's paying out 10 gold a day for the people who escort her.
Really?
Does she like tea and sugar?
No, she's a real uptight lady. Dahlia Silvarum up in the upper district. She runs the gardens.
Do you know Maud?
Yeah, Maud. We get together really good.
She's having a little trouble today. She can't get her store open because someone is apparently delayed. Would you shut up over there?
I don't think Griff
Trying
is sick.
to talk.
I don't think Griff is sick. He's laughing over there in the corner.
He's hanging out with that red-headed waitress, I know.
Yeah.
Are you sure she's red-headed?
Oh, I know.
Is that the book or the show?
Oh, she's definitely a redhead, sir. Fire as it gets. And this is, as they say, red on top, fire in the hole.
Oh.
Her house is burning?
Oh, yes. Roz's house is always burning. Anyway, Maud is having a hard time getting her store open because someone's stolen her shipment of sugar and tea, and we're going to go look into it for her for a bit of coin. Heard anything?
Yeah, I heard that her shipments haven't been coming in. She hasn't been offering payment, though, so I didn't really take note.
She hasn't been paying her bills.
She hasn't been offering payment for investigating.
Oh, yes. She's quite broke.
Oh, I think you're incorrect there, my small friend. She's going to pay the Grey Duke here a nice sum of gold.
That's right. She told us... How much was that?
200.
200
God
gold.
doesn't have that kind of money.
200 gold each, I thought, wasn't it?
Oh. I'll have another.
Or he keeps them coming.
Okay. Well, is there any other rumors around town?
Yeah, not that I can think of right now.
Well, boys, the case is cold, can't be done, can't be solved. Might as well stay here and drink all day. What do you say?
We gotta go out and look at the wagons.
Oh, very well. I shall accompany these two, but Robin, I shall be back, sir. Good to see you, as usual.
See you around. So you know
man.
from experience that oftentimes when Robin is tending the bar, he forgets to charge people because he's so rich.
Oh, awesome. Yes, well, maybe one for the road.
Oh yeah, sure. You want a skin for that?
Yes.
He prepares you up a wine skin and he gives it to you. A little wine on the go.
Oh, good. This is just what I needed. It's what the doctor ordered. I haven't had a drink in 3 days.
I don't believe you.
Of wine.
Maybe then.
Doesn't count if it's not wine. Doesn't count. You'll learn this. You'll learn this in Stonesburrow. Anyway, shall we?
See you around.
And we're gonna leave.
I thought some gold piece.
So back
Oh, okay.
to
Oh, shiny.
Good day, Roz.
See you fellas around. That's Roz.
back to the town.
Back to the town. Where are you going?
We're gonna head towards the east of the town.
Towards the east. All right. So you guys, go through the Middle District, out of Lowe's Town, and out into the city outskirts. You have to pass through the Gates Bazaar, which is a shopping place, like a bazaar that's usually set up right outside the city gates. You have to pass through that in order to get onto the main road. Would you guys like to stop anywhere in the bazaar?
Blacksmith?
Shopping? Blacksmith is inside the market district. The bazaar kind of sells like artisanal items, like they have a spice place, they have a place that sells honey, they have a place that sells like jellies. It's like an
Disguise
artisan
kits?
place. What?
Disguise kits?
Actually,
You mean like this? I'm gonna show you my disguise.
so you want one? You
have one.
Yeah, nice. So do you still want one if he has one?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So actually, all these places are like places that would sell foods and like books and stuff like that. But there is one person who's actually not a person. He's a bird, a kenku.
The guy I bought the dagger from?
Yeah,
Is he already,
same guy.
Is he already set up?
He's not set up. He's just kind of wandering around, and he's wearing a much larger coat today. Like you can afford it now.
Okay.
So if you want to go and see if he has anything new, you can.
Sure.
Okay. Well then, let me flick up to. Let me flick up to what Ping has on sale.
Look at our bird friend here, making a living.
That's his name, Ping?
Ping is his name. He carries around. Usually, the way kenkus are named is they're named after a kind of sound most of the time. He carries around a bell attached to his pack, and it makes a ping sound when he walks around. So that's what he's called. Where is my? There it is.
Is he making new noises?
Oh. All right. He has a few things on sale. He does have a disguise kit. He also has a gaming set. He has a set of dice and a set of playing cards. And then the other things that he has on sale is kind of the junk that he was accumulating up before, which is just, let me see here. Bought the dagger from him. He has a glass eye, a shiny rock, gold nuggets, arrows that were made with his own feathers. He has nuts, he has candles, he has cured meat. Oh, which, when you left the blacksmith, by the way, they returned your dagger. It didn't take long to fix it.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, those are the things that he has.
How much for the disguise kit?
The disguise kit, if you would like to have it, it is going to be 25 gold.
I'll
Take
buy
it.
it from him. Yeah, sorry.
My
My friend here needs money.
He makes some very excited noises, and he jams the money down into a pouch that he has. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he gives you the disguise kit.
Cool. Hooray!
Now we can disguise ourselves together. And I pull out a pair of glasses that has a big rubber nose and a mustache, and I put it on.
That's what I was going to go as today.
Fine.
We'll be twins. Again.
Ping tilts his head and kind of makes like a confused noise at you when you put the eyes on, like he doesn't recognize who you are anymore. Alright, so you guys want to move on toward the,
Yes.
what did I say, east?
The east side
East.
of town.
We're still in town?
No, you're now on the road. Right.
Okay.
So you are traveling along the road toward the port that the shipment should have been coming from, and the weather begins to worsen as you're traveling along.
Okay, hang
So-
on 1 second.
As we're traveling, Boone reaches into his little pouch. He pulls out a petrified mouse. And he's petting it. He's like, "Look, my friend. We're back on a quest again. This is Sir Stonington. He's my friend."
That's sweet.
Sir Stonington there, is there?
Yes.
Hmm.
He's a hero too.
Very nice. Is he over there? Is this the first you've met Mr. Stonington?
It's not them, but I believe so.
Alright.
I told you the two elves would come back around. Puts it back in his pouch.
That's fun.
Well, now when we say, what do you mean we? You got a mouse in your pocket? We know he does.
All right. That's not correct. All right. So rain begins to fall while you guys are traveling along the road, and a horse is running at you at rapid speeds.
A wild horse?
Coming, right?
It's a horse. It's difficult to tell from this distance, but if you would like to wait for it to get closer, I can tell you what it looks like.
Can we slow it down?
You can do an animal handling check if you'd like once it gets close to you.
Okay.
Is this the one I want? Yes, it is. It's the one that I want.
It's the one that you want.
Okay, so
he's approaching.
while this horse is running at you, if you would like to try to stop it, as it gets close to you, you hear, "Dear Corellian, what is that thing? No, gods, please, no, why?" Coming from far up ahead on the road where the horse was running from. So, would you like to roll an animal handling check to stop the horse?
So that would be a 14.
All
You can
right.
use my dice.
suppose.
So, you try to stop the horse. You get like in front of it to try to stop it, and it is not at all. It diverts its path to go around you. It's not going to stop.
Could I make an acrobatics check to try and mount the horse?
Jump onto it.
And like Legolas style.
Okay.
Like,
All
frap
right.
and just run.
So you, as
Maybe
he
that's what I should have tried.
as
to do.
he
I
gets
got better
out,
athletics.
as he gets out to block the horse's path and try to stop it, it diverts its path, which gives you the opportunity to sprint to where it's going and
to
leap up
le-
into the
yeah.
air.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and Legolas that shit, and it's gonna be 24.
A 24. You are successfully holding onto the horse's withers.
It looks like I'm going. I go right, and then I just go left.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
So you're now on top of a raging horse.
Okay.
It is bridled up
Okay.
for a cart. It wasn't being ridden. It doesn't have a saddle on it.
All right, cool. So I'm probably fucked.
Do you do you want to roll an animal handling check to try to stop it?
I will try. 14.
14. No.
Okay.
Difficulty is set at 15, and both of you guys got
All
a
right,
14.
very good.
So as you're trying to stop the horse, it becomes enraged that you're now on its back, and it's beginning to buck,
Yeah.
trying to get you off of it.
Okay.
So roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you can stay on.
Okay. 18 plus 8, so
Okay.
20.
You hold on down to the horse and you pull yourself in close. You got a tight grip on it. You're able to stay on. Would you like to attempt to get off, or would you like to roll another animal handling?
I want to try and get off of him now because I realize this is folly.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and be cool about it though, because I don't want them to realize that I'm scared.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and make a acrobatics
Another
check
acrobatics
again to
check to-
fly off the
okay.
back. That's 13 plus. Oh, no, 19 plus 8, so it's 27.
19 plus. Okay, so
27.
what you?
Hi.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
okay,
wanted to.
you
You can
can
do whatever
describe-
you
no,
want.
you
So
please.
you're going to go ahead and do
No,
it.
please do describe it.
Okay,
See
so
if
what you do is you push yourself up onto the horse so that you're standing on its back,
Yeah.
and then you just jump off, do a little flip in the air, and land. And you stumble the landing a little bit, but then you
And I'm
stick
like-
it.
Oh, man. That thing's crazy. It's... what a... Might as well go and see if we can see the original owner. That's probably connected
Follow the screams.
to a... oh, my heart is racing.
That was pretty fancy.
Yes.
It was
well,
fantastic.
there's a carriage up there. There must be, because that horse wasn't bridled with a saddle. It appears to have been a cart horse.
Great.
I determined that much.
Your deduction skills.
I wanted to see if it had a collar.
I knew your deduction skills would come in handy on this quest.
I thought it might be the horse pulling the
I
carriage
am
we're looking for.
rather instinctive. The rain threw me off a bit, though.
Don't lower yourself. You did wonderfully.
Did wonderful.
All right.
Okay, so just give me one moment to get all my
As
shit
we're walking
together.
along, you look over and I'm reading your holy book, and I go, "Oh, sorry, I was just reading your book."
I hate you.
I'm sorry. Let's make you laugh.
Okay. Got that.
Riley, what are you
That
doing?
should be enough. All right. So, the weather is now taking a turn for the worst. Rain is coming down really hard. There's the occasional little clap of thunder. And up ahead, you see a cart. And you guys are really far
The birds
at
have
this
now
point.
gone away.
You guys see a cart, and you're able to see. I will use these to represent them, so that it's not. So you guys just know that they're there. You guys see two. Here, let me grab my notes. You can see just two large figures. It's hard to make out exactly what they look like because the rain is coming down really hard, but you're just able to see them shambling around near the cart.
You mean
Are those
large
smart
as in
people?
larger than a medium human?
They're big. You would say that they're big things.
They're big?
Yeah, they could be human or like an orc or something, but it's unlikely. They're very large, shambling figures.
Do you think they know we're here? Do we make too much noise with that horse?
Well,
They don't appear
You guys
to
see
be-
this up far down the road, far enough that you think that you might be able to sneak your way up if you had to, but you're not sure.
we could scout ahead.
I don't sneak. I charge into things.
Why don't we sneak ahead and we'll give you a signal to come charging in?
The same signals last time. Come help us, Boone.
Yes, that one.
All right.
So together then,
I'll stand guard.
We'll flank them.
we'll flank them, yes.
You want which side?
I'll go left, you go right.
Okay.
Alright.
So you're sneaking up on
I'll
them?
try and sneak up
All right
close
then.
enough to
Both of
to
you guys
assess the
roll
situation.
a stealth check.
Should I roll this dice again?
Roll it in here. It's so large.
Is that a crit fail?
Yeah, it was better.
17.
Okay, 17. And
I got plus 11 stealth.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is actually, so it'll be 12.
12, so let me see
12
here.
and 17.
They do not notice you.
Oh.
They
pretty good there,
are... Okay, so they're these big... You guys are close enough now that you can see exactly what they are. They're these big green things, and they're tearing through this one is tearing through the crates. This one is haunched over next to the cart. You still can't see what he's doing because he's hiding himself behind the cart.
It's just a big green thing
Mm-hmm.
that I don't have minis for?
You do.
Okay, never mind. Alright. I'm just making sure. I'm sorry. I'll help you. Oh, look at that. Oh,
Hey.
hey,
Wow.
oh.
I liked it better before you stood up.
Yeah.
Oh my, that is one scare. Oh, do you have to make so much noise when you're walking? Good grief, I thought we
rain.
were going to sneak. Gotta let them know we're here. Should we call, Unicorn Joy?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
So, while you guys are sitting there talking about what you're going to do, you hear
Assassination.
Oh, that's true.
a
don't
muffled
forget that.
scream again.
A muffled
You only
scream.
Yeah, it muffles away, so it's just no. Like he's maybe being
Keep in mind he's got assassination.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Well,
Should we try and take him out?
they look evil to me.
Because they're green?
And there's a muffled scream coming.
Oh.
Can I tell where the muffled scream's coming from? Like, is it
near the cart. Yeah,
near the cart?
it's presumably one of them is attacking somebody.
Can we tell
Somebody-
which one?
This one is going through crates, and this
Somebody-
one you can't tell what he's
Alright.
doing.
Somebody is being forced to do something they don't like.
Yeah.
I know that sound anywhere. That's really great.
It's a little.
That's a bit rapey. Too rapey. Anyway, I think it's time to call Big Boy. Why don't you do your magic?
Alright.
See if you can shoot one. Aren't you a shooter? Thought I saw you use
I
a
can
bow
do,
last
yeah,
time we fought
yeah,
together.
I can do that too. But if I use my assassinate, it's got to be backstabbed, don't it?
No, it could
I
be
don't know.
anything.
I just know that once they're unsurprised, you can't use it. So it's like you only get one chance at it. Doesn't it? We roll for initiative and roll. Yeah, okay.
Anything that hasn't gone gets an automatic. Throw me up that handbook. I can
Any
read.
hit is a crit.
He definitely gets a bonus for starting
Yeah.
out. So
Any hit is a crit.
that's a good.
Is that in range for a bow?
Yeah,
Probably?
for sure.
Alright.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So the one that's furthest away is 60 feet away.
Okay. That's the one I want. That's the one we think's attacking somebody.
Thieves can't what?
You are the deadliest when you get the drop on your enemies. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. Any hit. So, and it says you have advantage on attack rolls, not just melee rolls. So that is going to be a bow,
All right.
a dart,
It just won't be as potent as like a sword or something.
flying rubber chicken.
All right, so I want to
You're
say
right.
before you decide anything in terms of attacking, this one's going to have half cover
Okay.
Okay.
because it's behind the cart,
He has advantage on this roll.
which would negate the advantage,
true.
right? That's how it works.
No. It'd be on your DM screen, isn't it?
it?
A plus
Cover.
It's been
plus-
so long.
plus
Plus
two.
two. Yeah.
+2 to AC. 3/4 covers. Half covers plus maybe 5. It's
Yeah.
on the other
Gotta
DM
be.
screen.
It is. It's not, oh, there it is. Yep. Okay. Plus 2.
+2 to
So I get advantage. So that's
Yes.
2 dice. Alright.
And you got rid of the big dice immediately.
Yep.
Sorry about
I
it.
need more. Hey, that 20 started out good.
You wasted it on
Yeah, you
the-
blew your
on
20
the-
right off
right.
the bat. You got so excited.
Alright, here we go. So wait a minute. With the
And
bow,
so you're aiming for the.
the big one.
Okay.
Yep.
They're both the same size.
Okay.
You just only have.
Yeah, but for
Yeah.
the 19.
So that's going to be a definite yes.
So that's going to be a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, I need scratch paper. I feel dumb.
You gonna go get it?
Yes, please.
You want just a piece of paper?
Oh yeah, he's got it.
Thank you.
Anybody need anything?
While you're up.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take a bathroom break.
Don't kill yourself.
Oh yeah. Do you guys just want to take a break?
No, I'm just gonna go
Okay.
pee real quick.
We don't have a bathroom. Oh, that's okay.
It's an outhouse out by the chicken barn. Now, is there any extra damage to that?
Yeah, it's a crit.
It's a critical hit, so you double your damage.
Double my damage. Right, but I mean, is there...
It's a
That's...
sneak attack, and it's your weapon dice. All the dice are doubled.
Sneak attack?
Yeah, sneak attack. Do you not have that listed anywhere?
It might be on the stuff on the back. I gotta start bringing a pair of magnifier glasses.
I will tell you what it is.
I hate getting old.
Sneak attack is 3d6 plus your weapon die. What kind of bow are you using?
Short bow.
So that's a d6. So that's 2d6, 3d6, 6d6. So 8 d6s.
Plus 5.
8d6 plus 5. How much would you like? You got him?
Yep.
Woo! Look at all them dice.
Good pictures. In case he ever makes audio.
18, 20.
I always make the audio.
My pack.
So 35 damage.
35 damage to Big Boy, right?
Yeah. That's big.
Yeah, it is. And how much exactly did you say? Sorry, 35.
35.
How you feel like an assassin?
Oh, wait.
I'm telling you.
You should attack first every time.
Alright, well, in that case... Why am I opening that? I need to open this. In that case, this thing is shot very hard. Somehow you're able to get a good enough arc on it that you hit it. You seem to hit it right in the head. And it immediately, obviously, takes notice of what's happening. And it turns its head and looks up at you. And now you can see its face, because before you couldn't. And just as it looks up, an arm slips into its mouth. Like it just went... slurped it up.
Job of the Hutt style?
Yeah.
Well, I can still cut him open and save him.
It looks at you and it goes... And then, roll for initiative.
Rainbow dice, you failed me.
18.
Okay.
I got that alert. So I can't be surprised. I get that +5. I like it.
Wouldn't know. Don't worry, you're still gonna be better than me.
9.
5.
Okay. Then the...
Not so easy without those clothespins.
Listen, we can make clothespins for this house. I mean, if that's what you want, just
Could
say.
use your bookmarks.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
find
For you.
Yeah, where's your bookmarks? I mean, they're magnetic. I bet you'll go through it.
Okay.
Do you need them, or are you good?
He's probably fine.
I'm good.
He's got his own.
We just gotta know first, second, third. We'll just go in that order.
That's Boone's screaming. Boone! Come here, we need you.
When Trent has it, how many feet away would you say he stayed back?
You're fine.
Okay.
You can initiate combat there.
I'm still gonna be last anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so first up is...
That's some
Criksis.
epic music there.
So I'll shoot the same one again.
Okay.
You still got it.
So that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And 9 points of damage. Piercing.
Okay, 9 points of piercing damage. Got it. Alright, next up is the big one. The big one is going to go... And, run. Where's his speed? And it runs off into the... It just runs into the bushes, basically, and just books it as fast as he can. So, next up is Dorian.
Two can play at that game, old chap. And I take a shot with my crossbow. And that is going to be... I'm sorry. 20 to hit. 20.
Yes.
And that's just a... I don't get sneak attack on that. Just wanted to show off a little. Oh, my. Didn't do good at all. 6 damage to it.
Okay.
Now I will move 35 feet in one straight line. 35? No, 30. Now as a bonus
Okay.
action...
When you
Okay.
reach that spot, there's
Sneeze.
another one. It had full cover down here in this ditch under the cart.
A big one?
Yeah, they're all the same size.
Oh no! They're all the same size.
Yeah, they're all this big. I just don't have that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. Very good. Alright.
They
Holy
could all,
smokes.
Yeah, they could all eat a full person whole.
Holy smokes!
And it
There's another one, chaps.
yeah, it looks at you and it goes.
And I use my bonus action to dash back to this area here.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Well, do you want here?
That's fine. And I'll say, there's another one, chaps.
Is it the end of your turn?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I'm out of action.
Then after you, this one gets to go. So it's going to, by the way, I forgot to say this when you guys walked up, but when you walked up, it was going through the crates. It was trying to pick them up. It was holding on to, let me see here. What exactly did I say? Yeah, it was trying to carry crates. It had 3 in its hands. It was trying to pick up a 4th one. So you guys got the idea from watching it that it was not very smart. It just kept dropping one and then trying to pick it up again. It was trying to carry 4 crates at once and he couldn't. But anyway,
But he's a big one like this, so
Yes,
he
they're
could
all-
eat Dorian.
so
Is
that
this your
one-
sly way of saying you want more of these figures?
I already planned this before I got this one. Yeah. So let me see here.
I got like 2 more at the house, I think. Did I give you one? No, I gave one to Chris. I got
What are
3.
they?
I got 3 total. I don't know.
No.
I didn't even bother looking them up. I just said, you know what? Trent would like this. It looks like a Froghemoth baby.
So it's going to just run up and open its big, wide
shit.
mouth, which now that you're close, you see is
Vanderhob.
lined with sharp teeth.
Bander.
Vanderhob is what it's called.
Vanderhob. We've never seen this creature before
No.
at all. We're all like, what the fuck?
It's a foxen.
That's a gigantic frog.
Yeah, that's a big ass frog.
And I critical failed.
Oh.
So it opens its big mouth to try to eat you, and you just look into its huge cavernous body, basically. And as it goes to bite down on your head, you successfully jump out of the way.
I use my sword to like prick it away a little bit, and I say, "No one goes down on me without consent."
Fantastic. Well then,
I'm working hard
after
for that inspiration.
I was going to give it to you the first scene.
Yay!
Next up, I gave them all names to make it easy. This one's Steve. This one's Marvin. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 for Marvin. He's going to stand there.
Okay.
That's all he's going to do. He's going to croak menacingly. And after Marvin, it's Boone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What are you guys do the flanking rules?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go ahead and just swing at him from behind.
Okay.
Oh, don't fail me.
You get advantage.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Nice, 18.
So he takes his long sword. He's like, "By the warhammer of Tyre and his balancing scales, get away from my thin friend!" And he swings at him with, what did I say? 18, 19, 20, 22, 20.
That's more than that.
1d8 plus 2.
Are you double handing a sword?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. No, I wanted to pull my shield out, but I
Okay,
didn't
so
say
it's a
it. But
D8.
right now, he's going to pull his shield out, so we'll stay with 1. This will be 7 points slashing damage.
Okay.
And then
I
I'm
wanted
gonna-
to let you know, as a paladin, at this time, you could choose to smite.
I can. I'm going.
You don't have to, but you have the option, so your mechanics are well aware.
Well, these are big creatures.
You don't have to cook them. I just want to let you know what your mechanics are, since it's been a while since you played.
Yes.
But you can choose when to activate that.
Well, let me attack again. Let's see how the second attack looks.
18.
All right, so another 18.
Yes.
So he swings again. That one's going to be 4. I will use the smite.
Which is 2d8s?
Yeah, 2d8s extra damage. That's why I bought
Radiant.
these d8s. 6, 7, 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points slashing damage.
It's 4 points slashing, and the rest of it's radiant.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
Nerd.
Sorry, let me push my glasses up for you.
Nerd.
Okay.
So
Well,
I
then
use
that
one
changes
spell
things.
slot.
You're going to need that in case we ever fight evil people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
So very sorry.
Well, then after Boone, it goes back up to Criksis.
Alright, so I have a question. I have sneak attack.
You can
Once per
crit
turn,
and then decide
I
to
can add
smite.
damage to a finesse ranged attack if I have
Use all my
advantage.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need advantage if a conscious ally is within 5 feet of the target and I
Yes.
don't have disadvantage.
Right.
So I
you would
can-
have advantage on this one,
On that
but not
guy.
this one.
Alright, so that's what I'll do. I'll attack that guy too.
You don't need advantage, is what it says.
Oh,
so
I
yeah,
got
you
you.
won't have advantage, but you'll get sneak attack.
I got you.
Would it be okay at the end of my turn if I pulled my shield out?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to pull my shield out. I meant to say that when I first started walking in.
Yeah, that's all good. I imagine
It's
you're probably
going to
ready
be
put it out.
an 11.
An 11 to hit that unfortunately does not hit.
And then I will. Let's see. I will go.
You're fast.
Yeah. I think I will. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
It's right there at 25.
Okay. All right. So, in that case, it now goes on to this guy is out of combat because he just ran.
He was
Dorian.
fed.
I'm going to try and run this guy through who just tried to go down on me.
Okay.
And that's going to be double 14s. So that's 14 plus 8, I think. It is 8. So it's going to be 22 to hit.
A 22 to hit. Yes.
With sneak attack. Ooh, goodness. That is 8, 9, 16, 21.
21 damage.
21 damage. Stick that rapier right up its nostril, trying to penetrate its brain.
Okay. Well then, Steve definitely doesn't like that.
He does not like that.
It is very heavily wounded by this, and it seems panicked for a split second, and then it like tenses up like this for a moment.
And farts.
Yes. And then it is consumed by shadow for a moment, and it disappears from its space, and it reappears over there. Actually,
By Jove, he scoffed it off.
sorry. Give me a second. I actually meant here. Sorry. So it does that, and then it's going to go and then shoot its tongue out at you.
Whoa!
And it is going to be well over 20 to hit. 22.
Yes, that will hit poor Dorian.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to roll Demosh.
DiMaggio.
Take 12 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Make a strength saving throw.
I would like to use my reaction
To half the damage.
to half that damage.
Okay.
Make a strength saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, that's my favorite strength saving throws. No, this is 6.
So as you reach up to block the tongue, it latches around your arm, and you can feel it has some kind of necrotic, vile damage that seeps into your skin, and it pulls you into it. So he pulls you over to him, and as you're trying to struggle to get away from the tongue, it opens up its mouth, and it goes to bite down on you.
It does?
I will see.
Okay.
It is, again, a 21 to hit.
Now, that I still had a bonus action ready since we were in the middle of my turn, because that was a reaction that he took, right?
For what? No, he's going. This is his turn.
But my turn was still in play.
No.
I
I thought
it.
you were done.
No, I had a bonus action still available to me. Let me ask you, was that not a reaction that he took?
I thought you were done. Because there was a pause. I thought you were done.
Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. Well,
I'm sorry.
it's his turn.
Yeah, it's his turn. I thought
It's
you were
his
done. I'm sorry.
It's his turn.
Next
I
time
wasn't
I'll
going to
ask,
leave Boone
is that
behind.
the end of your turn?
I wasn't going to leave Boone
okay.
behind or anything, but...
Well then.
Well, you just got tongue whipped by the
Yes.
A
toad.
little
Yeah,
bit.
tongue lashing.
I did.
I was hoping you
Should
said
have saved that reaction because it's probably going to get me now.
Alright. Take 10 damage.
Oh my.
And you are grappled.
Oh no!
It's bitten down onto your arm and just holding on to you. Luckily, it's not your sword arm.
Okay.
So, after Steve, as I have named him, is Marvin. Marvin walks up. Natural 20.
Yikes.
Yikes. He opens up to bite.
That's a good looking monster.
I love him, but I really hope that he doesn't kill anybody. Because then I'll feel negatively towards him.
hoping he would chase me.
Look, that flew for nutters. She's bored. Riley, are you bored?
30 damage.
So you rolled 30 damage. Okay.
Mhm, that was on a crit.
All right. Yeah.
Are you still up?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you are grappled.
All right.
He's got you in his mouth. It's
Yikes.
not pleasant.
Yikes.
After Marvin, as I've named him, it is Boone. So you get to go.
Well, I'm grappled. I might as well attack this son of a bitch.
Attack that sumbitch.
Attack.
You're going to have to swing better than
Yes.
that, Boone, if you're
So,
going to take
10.
its head off.
10
I
to
use
hit.
my inspiration.
Okay.
Okay. Glitter dice.
All right. That brings it
Much
up.
better.
That's 18. Oh,
Yes, 18 will hit.
15, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 18.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to use Divine Smite. Okay, wait. 6 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then I'm sorry, 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And 5 radiant damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my second attack. Alright. And 12. I'm sorry, 11. Yeah, 12.
12 to hit?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Boone. At least you made him flash once. That is a remarkable talent he has.
10, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we're all within 30 feet. I'm gonna... Oh, that's an action. Shit. I meant to use my bonus. But, okay. I'm done. Yeah. We're good.
Okay. Well then, after Boone, it is back up to Criksis.
Alright. 30.
Oh, yeah.
Flanking rules apply, which
Yeah.
means you have advantage.
Advantage.
Alright. And that is going to
17.
be 17. And by the way, I'm drawing my rapier.
Okay.
And that is 1d8. Me 13 points of piercing damage.
Plus your 3d6.
Oh, that's right.
So 13.
Yep.
Plus
Plus 16.
16.
Wow.
Damn.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Stick it right up his jacksie over there.
You stick it right up his jackson, as we said. Is it the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, then it moves up to Dorian after that. So you can see now from this thing, whatever it is, that once it got close to you, you could see that it seemed to have a few stab wounds in its face, like it was maybe trying to eat the other guy, and it got stabbed a few times. So it was already slightly injured. It is now bloodied.
Okay, 17 to hit.
Yes.
I take my rapier and I kind of let it fall this way so that I can stick it through his eye.
Okay.
And that's going to be... Oh, fuck.
All the ones.
3, 4, 5, 6, 10 damage.
Okay.
Oh, 10 plus... so 15 damage.
So 15 total?
Yes.
Gotcha. Oh. Gotcha. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
So he's still holding on to me, isn't he?
He is.
God damn, I was hoping to put him down that time. I have as a bonus action, I can disengage, but I'm grappled, right? So, can't do that.
Right.
No, I don't think I can do anything else. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Right. Well, then it's back to his turn. And he is going to bite you again. And it's going to hit, because I rolled a 19.
I'm practically in his mouth.
You are.
Betrayed me.
15 damage.
I would like to use my reaction to half that.
Okay. Well, then it bites down on you. And it swallows just a little bit more of your arm.
Whoa!
And you can tell that it's kind of calculating right now. It's looking over at its friend. And it's kind of thinking to itself whether or not it should eat you. Because it knows it can... You saw when it went like that, he could just swallow you right now. And it hasn't decided whether or not it's going to.
Now this is the one that's taken the crit hit from him, and I've hit Alcott. So is he looking bloodied yet, or?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's why he's not sure that you guys can win, that they can win this. So he's trying to decide whether he should just grab his meal and leave, or if he can get a little bit more.
You mean dine and dash?
Yeah, dine and dash, like the other one did. Woo! So after Steve, it is Marvin, who's going to critical fail to bite somehow, even though he already has you in his mouth, which is not
I'm
good.
squirming.
I didn't critical fail. I rolled a 2, but I mean that's not going to do.
Samson's that shit and puts his shield there.
So yeah,
keeps him
you're
from
squirming.
biting
Maybe
down.
he's so heavily distracted by getting
My shield and
a
sword, in the
sword up
way.
his, you know.
There's a toothpick for
Nether
you,
regions.
fiend.
Yeah. So it fails to bite you. And yeah, that'll be the end of his turn. So after Marvin, it goes to Boone.
Well,
Does your smite stay like Hunter's Mark?
no.
No.
I have to use it every time.
Takes up a spell slot. Boone says as he struggles.
Go ahead and swing. That's going to be a 15.
15 to hit, yes.
Alright.
Easy.
That's going to be 8 points slashing damage.
All right.
Thinking about casting Bless, I'll give you, whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number roll to attack roll or saving throw. Do you think that would help you guys out?
Does that take up one of your spell slots?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
Hang on to it.
Do you have Channel Divinity, though?
Of course.
You can do that once a day. I don't know what yours is.
I should have been more prepared.
What is the kind of knight that you are?
Oath of the Crown.
Oh, I don't know what that one does.
That was Unicorn Knight.
I'll be right back, boys.
Well, I might as well just take my second attack like he's doing what he's doing.
He's pretty bloodied, right?
Oh, that's not gonna hit.
How do you know? What is it?
It's a 7 plus 5, so.
Did you take advantage for the flanking?
You're flanking.
Oh no, I didn't take
Yeah.
advantage for flanking.
I didn't disengage. I'm trying to help
Sorry.
you.
I thought I was being held. So that's a 16.
Okay. 16 is going to hit.
Alright, then another, that's going to be 7, 8, 9 points slashing damage.
Yeah, gotcha.
Now, do I get the +2? I mean, that's 7. Do I get the +2 with my extra attack? Okay.
Is that a second attack?
It says if you attack, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take an attack action on your turn.
Yeah, a second attack still deals the +2, right?
What's that now?
A second attack still deals the +2.
Everything, yeah.
Okay, alright.
It doesn't get the bonus.
So is
it gets
that-
the damage bonus.
It gets
but not
everything.
the hit.
All right.
So do I need to
Oh.
take away 2 more?
No, that's
Okay.
it. Yeah, that's right.
All right then. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Let's back up to Criksis.
Alright, I'll stab him again.
You're thinking of the offhand attacks.
That's going to be, that's good, 12.
12 to hit.
Yep.
That is not going to hit. Did you take advantage because you're flanking?
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah. See.
That's going to be 16.
16 will hit.
Alright. And I still get the 3.
Sneak attack.
Yep.
Every time. Once per turn.
So that is 18, going to be 23.
All right. So
Dealing it.
Yeah, I know.
So as you take your... It's a rapier, right? As you take your rapier and drive it into the frog, it makes a sudden noise, and it lets go of his arm. And then its body shifts back toward you, like it's going to fall over on you. But as it does this, its form begins to kind of dissipate away, and it becomes a gooey substance and just kind of falls into a slump of goo, and wisps of shadow come off of it. And its body is no more.
This is Mike. This is where you see you got slimed.
That's slimed.
So, Marvin is dead.
It's on my boot.
But is Marvin the same creature as that other one that I'm fighting?
They look exactly the same.
Why don't you swap me instead?
Because it's more terrifying?
Yes.
Oh.
Now take a picture.
By the light of Lothlander, thank you, Coppertone Elf.
No problem.
Back to the top.
Oh, I can move.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Back to it's Criksis.
But you can
just
I can still
Oh yeah,
move.
you can still
You
move.
can still move.
So, I'm not quite going to get there for the flank.
It's all right.
Then it is Dorian's turn.
Okay. Now, I don't have flanking on him, so I'm just gonna
But you can move one.
can't. I'm
Yeah,
grappled.
because you're not.
He's grappled.
You're not
Yeah.
disengaging.
But he's
though.
in his
He's
tongue.
grappled, so we
Oh.
have to try to break the grapple.
I
My
see.
movement is hindered.
He could try to break the grapple, and
Came through.
then disengage, and then leave.
Gotcha.
I'm going to get a successful attack. I rolled a 15
Okay.
before stats. Nope. My sword is stuck in his eye, so I reach up, grab my dagger, and stick this guy.
Ooh.
6, 5, that's 11. 15, 20 damage.
With your dagger.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so as
hell
this
of a
thing
dagger.
is holding your arm, you take out your dagger and you just repeatedly stab it in the head over and over again, and every single time it winces in pain. It is not quite dead.
Oh my god.
So after Dorian, it is his turn.
Can't, I don't have an offhand either. Shit.
Your offhand's in his mouth.
Yeah.
Wait. Does 14 hit you?
No.
Then it tries to bite down on you, but with your repeatedly stabbing it, it is not able to do
I
so.
like to think you're tickling its tongue.
It's true.
He's got a
Then
dagger in his other eye.
It is Boone's turn.
Jeez. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So this is
Yeah.
okay. Let's go ahead and swing.
Nice, 18.
So,
Got it.
Oh, this is 18? This glittery dice. This is 16.
Hard to see, huh?
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21.
Yes.
All right.
I'd paint them numbers red.
Listen, I'm using it because the lady friend gave it to me for Christmas.
That's all good.
So-
Good looking dice.
I'm gonna exhaust a smite. So we've 6 points slashing damage and 7 points radiant damage. How's he looking?
Okay. So do you remember the end of Ghostbusters when they all get splattered with the marshmallow? It's like that, only pond scum.
Oh, okay.
So he just explodes.
Thanks, Ray.
Boosh.
And he's dead. Just you guys are covered in slime. There's a little puddle of what it once was there with tendrily wisps of shadow coming off
I
of
was
it.
just waiting for something erotic or disgusting to come out of Dorian's mouth.
I was thinking of something.
Yeah.
But I was trying to get the music.
Go ahead.
I started this morning covered in goo, and I'm going to end it the same way.
Take an inspiration, DM.
Can we see where the other one ran off to?
It ran in this direction, toward into
And
the
then the
woods.
sun comes out.
No, not quite yet.
Can you track it?
Damn it!
Yeah, do you want to try to track it?
Yeah, let's see if we can save the guy.
Now, I don't know there was a guy in it.
Yeah.
I didn't see
All right.
the hand.
It's followed
So-
the driver, I think.
Do you guys want
I'll
to
make that statement.
run off toward that immediately, or do you want to investigate the cart or anything? Do you just want to run for it?
You
I'll
guys.
investigate the cart.
Yeah, I'll go look for the guy.
Does it look like the tea is in there and the sugar?
'Cause he's
This
got to be
is,
almost dead.
yes, you investigate, and there are crates of tea which have been broken open, and a slurry of sugar is being taken away down the stream that it crashed into.
I try to save the sugar.
But you can't. The sugar is ruined in the rain. There was a tarp covering everything, but when it crashed, they took the tarp off. Boxes filled with various types of tea. You're able to find different varieties.
Earl Grey?
Yeah, a little bit of Earl Grey. You are able to find a pouch on the cart that contains a sum of gold. And you're able to find a manifest, which details all the different shipments that have been run by this cart. And if you'd like to read the most recent shipment, I will read it to you. Mm-hmm. So it says, Manifest of Steve Elvenman. That's what it says. But it says, me and Biscuits will be running cargo to Stonesburrow tomorrow. Tea and sugar. Payment, $175. Weather looks clear. For some reason, nobody wants to take the shipment. Should be a quick delivery. That's the most recent entry.
How grim. He didn't reach his destination.
There's still a chance.
Well, this one's a bust. We'll take the tea back to her, and what's left of this sugar?
Our dirty friend has ran off in the woods. We can't leave him.
Can we? Those are pretty nasty. I mean, already covered in boogers.
I know he's stealthy, but he might need our aid.
Well, all right, if we must.
All right, do you want to roll a nature check for me?
Sure.
And we'll trudge off after him. Is Boone starting to realize
+6
just
on nature.
Dorian's a
just
bit
roll
of a
it.
scoundrel?
It's going to be a 23.
Yes. Okay, so you're able to very easily pick up the trail that this thing left behind. It was covered in mud and was...
Almost dead?
It was almost
Hopefully.
dead, so it was making a lot of... It was breaking a lot of branches as it struggled to try to get through. While you're looking for the trail, they are able to catch up to you, so you guys are all together. You
Yes,
you
we're
catch the
here.
trail, and you follow it into the forest. The forest becomes thicker and thicker, and a canopy begins to form above you, and it's really dark, so it's difficult to make your way through this forest. But then it begins to thin out again, and it feels like the rain may have stopped up overhead. So as you're making your way through this forest, which has become thin, you see a light up ahead, and you exit the forest into a clearing which is sunny and lined with apple trees, and there's a small cottage. The front door of this cottage stands slightly ajar.
Do I see a slime trail leading towards
You
the door?
see, a muddy trail leading to the cottage.
Alright, I'll head to the cottage.
You guys all want to go inside?
Yes, we're at this hero game, I suppose, but I am the worse for the wear. I could use a drink.
Me too.
Okay, so
I don't have any healing potions, I don't think.
we'll take all these stickers away. These stickers.
Do you need healing, my friend?
I felt better.
I can lay hands on you.
Don't
A hearty,
Don't threaten me with a good time.
a hearty handshake, possibly. Maybe we come up with a secret shake that only the three of us share. No one else will know. Like a club.
Oh, yes. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
It would.
How about this one? I reach my hand out. Up, down, side to side, fist bump, turkey.
You're amazing.
So
Isn't that a unicorn?
just know that the house looks absolutely nothing like this.
Change
alright?
to a unicorn.
House looks absolutely nothing like this, but for the sake of a closed area, yeah, ignore all the barrels and everything because they are not in here. This will be a table though.
So it's
Um,
up, down, side to side, fist bump, unicorn.
Here. That's funny. All right, you enter the cottage and you see this thing. And you see this lady right next to it. And she goes, oh.
One of Fenrir's girlfriends.
And she goes, oh, what a good boy. You brought me some more tea.
Jesus. Fucking tea. Is this the...
Someone he was going to try, but no.
She turns around and she sees you in the doorway and she goes, oh, hello there. Kevin, you didn't tell me you brought friends.
This could be a cottage.
What brings you people out here on this fine afternoon? Did you want some tea?
Actually, we came for all the tea.
There certainly is a lot of it. Kevin has been bringing a lot of tea. I really don't know where he's been getting all of it from.
He has been stealing it from a woman in town, who is now in threat of her livelihood.
What? Oh no.
He swallowed.
Bad Kevin! I was wondering where he was getting it from. I'll make sure to keep him on a tighter leash. He just wants to help me out so bad.
He also swallowed someone who is now in his belly.
Kevin! Did you eat someone again? Spit him out now, Kevin, she says, and he spits out a very slimy half-elf, and he's unconscious but still alive. This woman, she sits down at a table, she goes, okay then, is there anything else I can help you with today?
Well, I mean, is she hot?
Yeah.
I could sit with you for a while.
Oh, sure, you want some
Have
tea?
tea?
She pours you a cup of tea.
I love tea.
You guys see in this cottage there are a lot of crates of tea.
I would like to make a sleight of hand check and pour some stuff into the tea.
What stuff?
Just whatever.
What do you mean, what do you have on you?
Just Dorian's flask. To try and
Of your own tea, or pour it into her tea?
into my tea.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to offend her, so
okay.
I'm doing it sneakily.
Let me
Like,
describe this cottage to you real quick.
I love tea.
All right. There's a small kitchenette with a simple wood-burning stove, a water basin. It's a very small cottage. There's a little tiny table that the woman is sitting at right now. There's an armchair, a bookcase, a fireplace, and there's a separate room with a doorway. That doorway does not have a door in it. You assume that's their bedroom.
I have all those props in there.
I know, but I don't know.
All this tea and sugar is contraband and has been stolen, and we are going to return it to its rightful owner.
Oh, yeah, of course. Go right ahead.
Well, this was a lot easier than I thought, and I'm doing it whether you want me to or not.
What?
21. I'm.
To slip something into your tea? Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, it's much better now. Anyway, what are you doing out here all alone with these?
Oh, I live out here.
How did you come to make friends with such behemoth creatures?
They live out here, too.
Oh, yes. Well, that one ruined my shirt back a ways. And,
This one?
no, his friend,
Steve?
yes, Steve. That was his name, I think he said.
Steve is a little troublemaker.
He certainly is a troublemaker. Naughty Steve.
I like it. Boone said this is all very unsettling.
We sent him away, though.
Okay.
Clink. My, but you're gorgeous. He just says.
Thank you.
Why don't you come back to town with us? Help us carry all this tea.
I don't think so. I like it out here.
I know, but you should come with us and have tea at Maud's.
I don't think I will.
Very well. Well, let's take this tea then, boys. Sorry about your luck. Leave us some.
Can we get the half elf back conscious?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
very slimy and unconscious, but
Alright.
yeah, he's alive. You can take him.
All right.
You can use this as a miniature for him.
All right. So, yeah, as you guys are carrying out the tea, Kevin kind of just stands there going. And that's it. And she's kind of like, come on.
And I up, down,
Thank you for
side to
visiting.
side, fist bump, and unicorn him.
Okay.
Well, we saved a man.
Yeah.
And the tea.
And now we can all go have some fun.
Yep.
Have you all met Ross?
Were those her pets?
I don't know.
Her
Oh, have you
children?
guys left? Are you guys like leaving?
We
Leaving
walked
now?
outside the
Okay.
outside.
So like as you guys are carrying out the crates of tea, you hear a thump coming from the other room in the house. You hear a quick thump, and she goes, "Oh, that's nothing to worry about. It's probably just a wind." Bye.
It is windy.
There's a lot of shipments of tea that have been missing.
Insight check.
Okay.
Yep. It's the wind.
Just the wind.
Can I assist him?
If you want to roll your own insight check, you absolutely can.
Well,
Nope.
that's not too great.
It's the wind.
11?
3.
11. You think it's weird that it's not raining here, but all around it's just really bad.
That is strange.
It is very strange. How is it that you have such nice weather here?
Oh, I don't know. Lucky, I guess. Bye.
Madam, something's wrong here. I just don't feel right. Come with us to Mods. It's gonna be great.
No, thank you.
Why don't you show me around your house?
Oh, you've seen it. It's just the one room.
I know, but you should really show me around your house.
Are you asking to go into my bedroom?
Oh, of course
Well, I
am.
never.
I'm ready to make a persuasion check.
Go ahead.
I will charm her. Oh, it's 28.
Okay, let me get something for her real quick.
We'll try and charm her into taking me in there, and I hand her a
Get out.
flower that has.
That's what she says as you're
Oh.
doing it.
All right. Jeez. Playing hard to get. I used my best stuff on her just now.
There's other fish in the sea.
Perhaps
there
it's
is.
the slime.
And there's probably one thumping around in that back room.
What do you mean?
Did you hear that loud thump coming back there?
I thought that was the wind.
She didn't want us to see what it was. I know.
Do you think she's up to more ne'er-do-well?
Let's go look in one of the windows. Is
Sure.
there windows?
There's a window on the front of the house, but there's none towards the
Should
back.
we send the sneaky one?
I'll listen to the wall.
At the back of the house?
Yes.
So you want to leave.
Yes.
Okay, she follows you. She's like seeing you off. She's just like, gonna go now?
And then I'm going to sneak back around.
To the front of the building.
I want to sneak back around and try and listen to the back of the house.
Okay, well, she closes the door, and you can do that.
Okay. Let me make stealth checks so she doesn't notice me coming back.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's 19.
A 19 on a stealth check?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check her passive.
Does it seem strange, too, that there's an apple orchard out here in the middle of these woods?
Well,
What's
I
around
mean,
here?
That's
Apple
really-
trees.
Apple
Trees.
Mother Magic Mistra works in mysterious ways.
Hmm.
I mean, those are giant frogmen we fought. And they regurgitated this elf man. Is he conscious yet?
Nope.
It's
Perhaps
quite a
we can get
monstrous creature to be eating things on the side of the road.
Perhaps if we get this man talking, he could tell us what happened.
Is he awake?
No.
No. He's stable. So you'd imagine he'd need some kind of medical attention.
I open up his mouth just ever so much, and I take my flask and pour some into his mouth a little bit and rub it around in there.
Okay.
Trying to wake him up.
Yeah, no, that does not work.
Can I do
May
it?
I... Oh, go ahead. What?
That
Do
usually
you have a
works.
spell?
I lay hands.
Okay.
Gonna lay hands on him and give him 5 points of healing.
Now you, sir, can choose to give out as much of that or as little of that as you want.
I'm only giving 5.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Touch
then,
him on his sturdy shoulder.
well,
Lord of spells Azuth, give me the strength to heal this elf.
then- all right. Well, then the elven man wakes up and he just goes, Oh! Where are those big frog things?
You're on the outside, my friend.
Oh, thank God, I'm getting out of here.
Wait. We got some questions. Silver Tongue?
So you were on the road, delivering tea and sugar to Maud's house. And you were swallowed by that giant frog thing, which we dispatched. What else did you see?
The last thing I remember is a frog opening its mouth and shoving me inside.
Holy moly. Hot dog. That must have been scary.
Yeah.
Now, did they seem to flank you out of the woods by surprise, or were they waiting in the road for you?
They jumped out of the river or whatever.
That was a deliberate attack, it seems. I don't think that they just willy-nilly were standing out there waiting. I think that she's probably been sending them.
Did they say this was going to be an easy delivery? Why did they say it was an easy delivery?
Well, I just assumed it'd be easy. It's just delivering tea. Nobody wants to steal tea.
I walk up to one of those apples and I take my sword out and I cut it in half and I want to inspect the apple half.
Okay. Just an apple?
Yeah.
Check and make sure there's nothing special that I need to say. No. Upon first inspection, it doesn't look like there's anything weird about it. It's just an apple.
Smell. I'll stick it in my mouth.
I'll make sure I'm not an idiot real quick. If there's anything special about the apples or not. No.
Just a little hummingbird taste.
You drank her tea, I'd be more worried about that, I think.
Don't worry, what I put into that tea would kill anything.
Nothing special about the apple.
Dark friend, Dorian here, he is a tongue detective.
Aye. Watch. Have an apple. It'll make you feel better, to the elf.
You should stay with us, elf. It's dangerous out in those woods.
I hand him half of the apple to eat.
He'll eat it. No, he won't eat it. What am I saying? No. He's just like, I'm going away from here.
It's
Not
dangerous out there.
Let us escort you back home.
Okay. That works for me.
There you go. Stay with us.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna sneak around the back of the house now.
Why? Oh.
To listen at the wall.
Okay.
And that was a 19.
So you go up to listen at the back of the wall, and you put your ear up to it, and you hear, I know you're listening. Why don't you just come inside?
Because I just wanted to hear your voice one last time. You sylvan creature of the wood. I've got all this charisma shit ready. This is very different than what Fenrir would usually do, is kick in the fucking door and break her in half.
Well, she gave us back the tea and everything. She's been very forthright.
Yes. Just something.
You say that?
I suppose I said that to
Okay.
Lief Willowwind.
Okay.
Criksis Nightshade.
Oh, I thought you were Lief Willowwind to us.
That's his real name.
Oh. I thought Criksis is when you're killing things, and Lief is when you're cool.
Well, Criksis is his name that he
No,
goes
that's
by.
What do you think? You think that was a knocking on the wall?
I think there's something more than... Yeah.
Aren't you super stealthy, ninja-like?
He is too, kinda.
But he's flashy. He's got
What kind of roof is on this
panache.
It's a simple cottage, so it's a straw roof.
place? Straw roof. Can I look through the window since they're on the side? Well, I don't know they're on the side. I know he's
Come
on
to
the
me,
side,
O
but-
sylvan woman, here in the court of your garden, and let us speak.
Do you want to roll a persuasion?
Okay, yes, I would love to roll a persuasion check. That's 21. Jesus fucking Christmas. I'm Dorian, and I'm like I'm above 20.
Why don't you just come inside and talk to me? That's what she says.
He wants us inside.
Or maybe she just doesn't want to come outside.
I go to you guys and come back to you guys. I'm laying it on hard. And she is not coming out, boys.
Did you tell her you're a duke?
You know
Can
what?
I see anything
used every
through
trick
the
in
window
book.
before you came back?
She's sitting at the table.
Oh, wow.
Why don't we just ask her what that wind sound was? She seemed honest.
We can try that, I suppose, but my methods aren't working. All I'm saying is, Dorian's done his part. So
You-
it's obviously not me.
We knock on the door.
She opens the door and she just goes, "Okay, what do I have to do to make you guys leave? What do you want?"
Scantily clad woman in the woods. My friends here believe that they heard a knocking come from the other room. They think there might be some danger in this house.
And it seems awfully weird that these shipments have been going missing all the time, and that your frogs are just hanging out, taking people off the side of the road.
Ambushing them.
Yeah, so at the door she stands, and the frog kind of just stands behind her, still just like...
Is he still bloodied looking, or does he look like he got healed?
He never got hit.
He got hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he did
nailed
hardcore. He was the first one hit.
That was the one I blew up.
Yeah, he's the one that was like...
I thought that's the one I was fighting.
We have
Well, that's why the one I was fighting
Yeah.
took forever to kill.
we have no proof, young lady. We would just like to check that room to make sure everyone in this house is safe. Maybe you're being held in distress and you don't even know it.
What do you guys want? Do you want riches, power, longer life? Do you want Kevin? I'll give you Kevin. Just get out of here.
All I want is a little bit of loving from a
All he wants
sylvan
is you.
creature like you.
Please, just leave before we do something that you're going to regret.
I don't take kindly to threats. Now, are you going to show us what you have in that back room or not? Because I'm not so sure you haven't taken other people off the road.
Just know that it didn't have to be this way. That's what she says. And she goes, "Kevin, kill them." And she just snaps her fingers and vanishes. And when she does this, a wardrobe in the other room flings open and comes shambling out of it. This thing.
Broom.
A broom! Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
Alright, roll for initiative.
Oh shit.
13.
Rainbow dice are killing me.
What the bloody hell is that?
Well, it looks like a large humanoid figure that is stitched together from mismatched body parts.
My god. All that awesome initiative and I keep rolling like 3s and 4s.
So
Well, it would appear that you guys were correct.
Okay, what do you guys have for initiative?
13.
Okay.
What do you got? I think it's gonna be the same. I got 2.
10.
Okay.
I have +6 to my initiative. This is fucking
Plus
ridiculous.
10 to mine.
It looks like she has a
And
patchwork
then
man
Dorian,
living
and
with
then
her.
your last.
Yes.
Yeah.
A patchwork man living with her.
We're going to have to use some battle tactics this time, boys, seeing as how last time it nearly fucking drained us. Funnel him out the door.
Kevin's up first.
Froggers, does he look like he got healed? No? Okay.
He's going to step back.
Oh, here goes.
Sorry. Shit, I keep forgetting. I keep counting wrong, basically.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it shoots its tongue out at you. Tries to lash you. And it gets a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Take 7 damage.
All right.
Make a strength check.
5.
It grabs you with its tongue, it pulls you in, and then it flips around and throws you back out that way.
Uh-oh. How much damage am I taking?
None. They just let you go. It was basically trying to separate you from the other two.
I want to take my reaction in half that.
Oh, I told you earlier, right? 6?
Yes.
They said I said
It was
7.
7 actually. So it's 4.
Yeah, so you were so ready to 6. Okay, that's Kevin. Criksis gets to go.
Alright, I'm gonna rapier him. Did I get backstab for that? Right?
Not right now.
No.
It's gonna be 20 plus.
Yeah, to hit.
Yeah, 20 to
Yeah.
hit, and I think 7 damage. Piercing.
7 damage. Okay. Let me see here.
That's one of my favorite miniatures I've ever painted out there. It's fun. The fluorite stone.
I'll disengage.
Okay. Well then, after Criksis, it's gonna be Frank.
I know those hands anywhere.
I've got to get out of here. I was going to try and funnel them out the front door, but this ain't good.
Okay, I got a critical fail and then a 4, so 11 to hit.
No.
Okay, then this thing is lumbers towards you, but he's slow and seemingly dumb, so it just tries to slam down on you with its fists, and it misses both times. You're able to roll out of the way.
Yes.
Then after Frank, it's Dorian.
Dorian.
There's someone in that cabinet over there.
That's the ice machine. I will disengage from him as a bonus action. Come over here. And try and nip Frog. With 17 to hit.
17 to hit Froggy.
Yes.
Okay, 17 will definitely hit Kevin.
Poking him with my rapier as I run by. 9, 10, 11, 19 damage.
Kevin is very much in pain and not doing well.
Okay. Just can't seem to bring it home.
After Dorian, or is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I have nothing
Boone.
left to do.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Aid. So, your spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures with rage. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increases by 5 for the duration. That's a level 2 spell.
Is that temporary hit points or increases our total?
It says for the duration's going to be 8 hours. By the watchful pink eye of Helm, heal my friends.
Alright.
Oh, that's my first action.
Okay.
That's temporary hit points, right?
Yes. I'm gonna move to there. And, that was a spell, so I can't cast another spell.
Right.
No. Alright. Then I am... how are you looking?
I have 17.
How are you looking?
I haven't been hit yet.
He's full health.
So, probably... No, I'm going to stop there. I'm sorry. I'll stop there.
Okay. Well then, after Boone, it goes back up to Kevin, who is going to... Let me see here. What Kevin? Kevin vanishes and then reappears right over here.
Does Elf Guy run away, or is he helping?
He's
us?
shitting his pants.
He's shitting his pants. He's just a delivery man.
Maybe I don't need you
basically have
guys.
the UPS guy over here. But you know what? I'll insert him into the initiative. He got a natural 20 on the initiative, so he'll go before Kevin.
What?
I don't want to be
Man.
saved by the mailman.
Delivery guy.
Well, you guys are the ones who reminded me of him. So, I just inserted him into the initiative, which means that Kevin is still in here. Elven Man is just going to hang back unless you guys want to tell him to do something. Did you guys want to tell? You can retcon that now since we just thought about him.
He's probably got no weapons or anything.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he has a dagger. That's the only thing he does have. Because he stabbed Kevin in the face with it a few times. He was getting eaten.
Leave this for the heroes.
Just
Brown Pants Man.
Well, then, Brown Pants Man is just going to step back. And Kevin will, once again, vanish and reappear
All
out
right.
here. And he's going to try to bite at Boone. I get an 8. 16 to hit.
No.
Okay, 16 does not hit then. He tries to bite at you after vanishing and reappearing and fails to do so. Well, then after Kevin, it is Criksis.
So he's outside now.
He's outside this doorway, yeah. If you want to try to shoot at him, you can.
Can I?
But to occupy the same space right here, you'd have to come outside.
Yeah.
But I can't. Can I go outside?
Yeah. You can push past, yeah. I would say so. The diagonal movement here would push you past.
Has he moved?
Not yet.
No, he hasn't
swung.
moved
He
yet. He
swung.
tried to
Okay.
hit Dorian and he failed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Now the makes sense.
Put that in there. Found a slushy noise for the froggy.
All right. I will. 10, 20. So I can get behind him though for a flank.
Sure.
All right. And then stab him.
That's where you earn your money. Don't you get an
Advantage.
advantage?
Yeah. It's going to be a 23 to hit, and
Yeah, most def.
then I get my backstab, right?
Yeah, if someone's adjacent to him, yeah.
And that is
9,
16 plus 5. So 21.
That puts him at negative 17 damage.
Sweet.
So would you like to describe your kill?
Got slimed.
Yeah. All right then. You stab Kevin, and he bloats up for a second, and for a moment it seems that he's just two little tiny hands in a big round sphere. And then once again, he just sloughs down into nothing, and wispy tendrils of shadow appear. Yeah, he's gone.
Good riddance, Kevin.
Yeah, there goes Kevin. Well then, after Criksis, Frank gets to go.
He moves 30. Okay.
$11 to hit,
No.
and that's going to be a 14 to hit.
No. Ha!
Well, then this guy is very slow. Really easy to avoid here.
Just matrix moving him.
Yeah. Well, then that's the end of Frank's turn, and is now up to Dorian.
All right, big boy. I'll show you how I deal with folks like you. Wow. And yeah, that's not good.
I'll show him. Well, you never know.
10.
Yes,
All right.
Yeah, you never know.
he's a naked man.
10 to hit. God damn that dice. Not happening again. It's gonna be this one from now on. So that was 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 12 damage. I rolled ones on that too. You know, they say that Savage Attacker feat is like bullshit. That, you know, it doesn't help you out. Unless you're me and you roll ones like on all your damage dice all the time.
And what's that damage made with?
That was a rapier. It was a piercing damage.
Okay. It's a regular everyday rapier, though, right?
Oh yeah, I don't have a special rapier.
Okay.
You don't like to give out magic swords.
I played with this guy once. Okay.
Disengage and move away from him. I'm going to Put me over here, behind this wall. 5. Yep, that's exactly my speed. There you go. And I shout to Boone and I say, careful. It was a little hard to get my sword through that skin of his. He's tough. I think I got 12 damage.
Okay. After Dorian, it is Boone.
Are you ready to fight this ill-fated creature?
Yep. Let's unstitch him.
Yes. You got further to go. So, get on the side of him. I'm going to swing. Don't fuck me over, Rainbow Dice.
Yeah!
Finally. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. The guy screwed me over. That's going to be 3 points slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 13.
13 to hit? Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, that does another 3 points slashing damage.
What kind of weapon are you using?
I'm using a longsword.
Okay. Well then, after Boone, it is Elven Man. You guys want to order him to do anything? Ask him?
Elven man, go to that pantry and see if that girl has any wine stashed up there. I need it. It's very important.
Okay. Oh, that's way too fast there.
He can dash.
Oh yeah, he can dash.
Hurry now.
You didn't have to roll for persuasion there.
He dashes into there, and as a free action, he just kind of looks into the wardrobe that this thing came out of. It's open, so he's looking into it right now.
Okay. You're going to get sucked into the wardrobe. You're going to get him killed.
There's another one! No.
He's gonna wind up in Narnia.
After him, it's Criksis.
Alright.
Mr. Tumnus. There you go.
Does I get the backstab like that, though?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Well,
advantage?
I would like to think he's facing me right now. I'm fighting him.
Okay.
I'd like to think.
That is going to be a
Luckily, that's a low AC.
22 to hit.
Yes.
And that is
That gold dice has been coming through.
20 points.
20 points of
With
damage.
the rapier piercing.
Okay. So, you guys are doing all of this damage to him. You guys are stabbing him.
Probably where your smites would have come in handy.
He doesn't seem to take notice. It's like he doesn't even feel it, really. Like he's not even alive.
I told you he was a tough bastard.
So he now gets to go. It's his turn. 20 to hit, Criksis, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so 20, 34. Where is it? Been dealing the same kind of damage all night. There's one. And there's two. Take 9 damage. Alright, and then it slams down its fists on top of you, and then it's going to turn around and make a second attack with its fists on Boone.
18.
Okay, I rolled a 19, so it will hit.
It's over here.
Oh, never mind. I got it.
Take 13 damage.
If only we'd slept for a day.
Yeah.
We had to save Cartman.
Yeah, Cartman. And we saved him. You're going to get him killed in a...
have an idea. But you're gonna have to break away.
Okay.
Oh, light his ass on fire.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking. If we're stabbing him and nothing's happening, fire kills everything,
You're
right?
thinking what I'm thinking. I was looking at torch damage.
Okay. Well then, who just went? I'm sorry, Frank just went. So it's Dorian's turn. Yeah, Dorian's turn.
So as I'm sitting over there, I'm getting this idea that I need to try and set this motherfucker on fire. So I've come over here and I've got a torch out. And with my druid craft, I've lit it. Or however a torch is lit. I'll try and make a melee attack against him.
Using the torch?
Yes.
Okay, improvised weapon, right?
Well, yes, it says you can make an attack with it.
Okay, so immediately when you take out the torch and light it up, he is taken aback by this and seems to be scared by it.
Okay.
It's the first time he's looked scared this whole time.
Now, I think that my attack with that has to be strength. Because it's an improvised weapon, and I don't get a proficiency bonus with it, so it's 11.
11 to hit? Yes.
Yeah. It's going to deal 1 fire damage.
Okay.
Wish I had bought oil. I should have remembered to do that.
Can I do a reaction?
There you go.
Reaction, yeah. Or what are you going to do as a reaction?
I want to draw an oil flask and splash him with it.
You can try that on your next turn.
Okay.
But as a reaction, that would go. But Dorian did just go, which means it is Boone's turn.
Well, since we're engaged, I'm going to
I was trying to figure out how do I make the fire once I get the oil on it, but you can...
I can start a fire. If you throw the oil, I'll set
18.
I'll get it.
18 to hit, yes.
Would you say this is an undead or a fiend?
It is a construct.
So he's not undead. Okay. So the Divine Smite's not going to help us on this one.
No,
It's just extra damage.
Yeah.
He might have resistance against bludgeoning. He might.
It's possible.
And slashing and shit. I don't know about radiant though.
Alright.
Radiant
do,
burns, doesn't it?
I love radiant.
We're going to burn
damage
this spell slot 2 to get an extra dice.
Okay.
'cause Radiant usually
So
deals
3.
damage to everything, just about. Except for angels.
So 3. So we have 5, 6, 7 slashing damage.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, 12, 16 radiant damage.
Okay. And you said 7, right? Can I see that real quick? The thing that you're using?
I was using the Divine Smite.
Okay.
I still got a second attack or a bonus action I can do if I want.
Okay.
Inspiration. Well, sorry boys. Going to attack again. It's a 13 plus 5. So I'm guessing that hits.
Yes.
It's going to be 6 slashing damage.
6 slashing?
Yes.
Okay. So, is it the end of your turn?
Yes.
Well, then it is now back up to...
Oil flask.
Yeah, Dorian, did you go?
Yeah,
you did. You,
with the
you
torch.
hit him with the torch. And then it's Boone's turn, and now it's the Elven Man's turn.
Oh yeah, he's in the pantry fixing to get stuck
He
dead.
fuddles around in the pantry, and he finds, wouldn't you know it, an oil flask. And he goes, I found this! It's an oil flask. He's holding it.
Bring it over here.
Okay.
What is it?
It's an oil flask.
Quickly, douse the monster.
Okay, he says, and It's like one of those roundish ones, you know, the glass ones.
The clay
pot.
So he throws it at it, and
is he a good thrower?
It shatters against the monster, and he goes.
Without an attack roll and everything? Listen.
Yeah,
Hey,
he was just aiming.
shut up.
I'll set a difficulty,
Shut up,
and I just rolled a 19.
Okay. The oil landed all over Dorian.
It's all over Dorian.
Oh.
Well,
Sticky
I mean,
again.
I'll just save you guys time. His armor class is 9. It's 9.
Well, yeah, we gathered 10s were hitting pretty good.
If I don't hit him, then it'll be pretty sad.
Alright, so now he's doused in oil.
Now he's covered in oil.
Whose turn
All
is
right,
it?
well, should I oil him some more?
After Elven Man, it's Crixus.
Can I stab him
You
and
can
oil
use
him?
Druid Craft to light a small fire.
Okay, well, I'll do that then.
It's magic,
You
yeah.
use,
And I'll disengage.
Alright, so you use Druidcraft to start a small fire. The oil that was under him has dripped down onto the floor, so it's really easy for you to start a fire in there. It quickly spreads up to the monster, and he becomes very scared all of a sudden, and the fire begins to spread up his body. And he's consumed with a little bit of flame. Do you want to roll, or should I, for his damage?
It's 5
You
damage.
do it.
It's 5
There's
instantly?
5 base damage on oil.
Okay. I was going to roll a d6, because I've seen that when you throw a flask on somebody, it deals a d6.
No.
I'll take 5.
It's in the player's
That's enough
handbook.
for me. So, he takes damage, and he's very clearly shaken up by all this. And is it the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Well, then it is now his turn, and while he's struggling to put the flames out all around him, he's also still trying to attack you guys. A 4-11 to hit you,
No. I swapped it away.
and it's a lot lower to hit you.
Poke him with the torch.
With my torch.
It's 9 to hit you.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the end of his turn. After Frank, it is Dorian.
I'm going to reach with my left hand and pull out my dagger and try and stick it up in his ribs while he's burning.
Which dagger is this?
I just have a dagger.
Okay.
I'm going to move over here to try and flank him. Why-ha!
Go ahead.
Okay, 20,
20 to hit, yeah.
24. So shit, I can't do math. So it's a dagger. And a sneak attack.
That's better.
6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19 damage. It's usually 19. I always get a 1 on my sneak attack. Dice.
Okay.
I just try to stick that knife up in his ribs.
You said 19, right? Well then, is it the end of your turn?
Are you gonna come in and try and do something? Should I just oh, I'm fine right there. You can get it without me.
I think we gotta get Boone to disengage. Because we can get the free disengage, but he can't. He has to actually take a hit.
He's fine, I think. I think he's doing fine.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
It all depends on what you want to do. If you need to disengage for a reason.
Well, I was thinking I don't want you to catch on fire because this thing's covered in oil and
We'll get out of here.
flailing around. You know what I mean? We can disengage and we won't.
We'll get out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just run up and hit it then and just keep bouncing.
Boiling in my plate mail. Yes, thank you for helping set the thing on fire, but go check the pantry for wine, goddammit. Wine!
Okay. So it's Boone's turn. Do you want to do anything?
Well, I'll keep on attacking, I suppose. Natural 20. Finally.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Well, in that case,
Okay.
I'll use my last spell slot to do Divine Smite. So that way we can
Uh-huh.
maybe do something cool.
Probably a good idea.
Get my candy coat. So here comes the slashing damage.
Okay.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 slashing damage. And 8, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 radiant damage.
Okay.
That was a good sound effect.
Well, the balancing scales of Tor have found the purchase. I didn't think that one through.
Okay. Is it the end of your turn?
That was my first attack.
Okay.
Second attack. That's a 12, so we know that's going to hit. This is going to be 8 points slashing damage and 6 points radiant damage. Okay. That's a nice 12. That's pretty good for a second attack.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Hell yeah. I don't have fire.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. It's back up to Elven Man, and Dorian Vicenti has just told him to go and look for booze.
Find wine, damn it, wine!
So he runs back over to the closet.
Check her bedroom.
Yeah, that's where he is. He's in her bedroom,
Oh.
looking through her closet. So let me see here.
He's like, how can I kill this elf?
There's a lot more oil, and there's a little vial.
Just bring some more of that oil, God damn it.
Okay. So he is going to grab the oil and run back.
What did the vial look like?
It's like,
There's no time for that.
just like, oh well. So he runs back to you and he's holding the oil.
Very good. Do you want him to toss it?
Forthwith, toss it onto that thing.
So then we'll toss it.
Is he still on fire?
No, the fire went out.
Oh, okay.
On him, the fire is still up on the floor. So when he throws it on him, because he put the fire out and he started attacking you guys. When he throws the oil on him, the fire catches up again. And you said it deals, what, 6 damage?
5 damage automatically.
All right. So, back up next is Criksis.
Alright, I'll run up and stab him. Did I get the advantage for that? I'm not technically behind him.
You'll get advantage.
Okay. That is going to be...
If it's over 9, you're good.
Yeah, 25.
I mean, he is a bit surrounded.
And that is 25 damage.
Okay. Wow.
I'm disengaged. I don't want to catch on fire.
Yeah, wouldn't be fun. All right. So next up is after Criksis goes. Oh, what did you get? It's Frank's turn. He's still on fire. Does 20 hit you, Dorian?
Oh, yeah.
Figured it would. Take 8 damage.
Okay.
Now second attack. Of course I do. 24 to hit. Boone.
No hit.
Take 10 damage.
Alright.
That's the end of his turn.
Okay. Who's that to now?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, after Frank, it's Dorian.
Now he's covered in oil and he's not burned?
He's burning, yeah.
Oh, he's on fire. Okay. So I'm dropping that torch and I'm bringing up my second dagger. Stick! And that's going to be...
I said 10,
well
yeah.
over 20.
Yeah.
And that's going to be... So 9, 12, 15, 20 damage. With my offhand, I'm going to come up and bring that second dagger. And that's a 19 to hit. For an extra 4 damage.
Yay.
So, stuck those daggers in them, and I twirl them around my hands like pistols in a Western movie.
Neat. Okay, after Dorian, it's Boone.
Is he showing any open wounds or anything like that? Like anything?
He cuts, but he doesn't bleed.
But is
I'm
he
trying
open?
to slash away at his stitches.
He's open all over. Yeah.
Open all over.
But I mean, he's still not. The only thing he's reacting to in like pain or fear is the fire.
Dorian's idea was to try and remove his stitches. But
It might take a little.
it might take a little while. I'm gonna lay hands on myself for 10 points. Wait, how do you guys are okay, right? You guys are all right.
Yeah.
I might as well just take the max of 20.
that's fine.
Sorry.
Do it.
Don't be sorry.
So
Be more careful.
do it.
Do it.
I'm trying to find anything in my book that says I'm not an arsehole. Then I'm going to disengage. 15, 20. Yeah. So you want to take an attack?
You said disengage, right?
Well, my action was to lay hands.
Oh, okay. So
I'm,
you're not
I'm
disengaging.
leaving.
Okay.
Yes. I'm
So
sorry.
yeah, I'll take an
I
attack.
should have
roll.
said that.
And I got a 3. So.
Bad wording on my half.
All right. Well then, after Boone, Elven Man.
Go get some more of that stuff. Jeez, what do we keep you for?
Shit, I could have gone back there and tried to get some.
He throws the oil on him, and it hits. So that's -6, right?
5.
Right. Well then, in that case, after Elvenman, it is Criksis.
Alright, well, I've got my oil flask.
Okay.
Can I pour it on my sword and stab him? And I'll try and get it to catch fire as I stab him.
Okay.
So I will go, let's see.
Creative.
15,
Yeah.
20, 25 right there.
You can certainly try.
Do I get advantage there? Or no?
Yes.
And that's going to be
16.
21
Yes.
to hit.
Took a Game of Thrones that.
And that is going to be 15, 20 points, plus if it caught on fire.
20 points.
Of damage.
Oh, because you're getting sneak attack as well,
Yeah.
right? All right. 20 points.
And if it lit fire,
And if it lit
5
fire.
extra points of damage.
Maybe?
I am going to give you that damage.
Okay.
Because it was creative.
Yes, because
I
it was
wish I was
creative.
creative. Damn.
So,
Hit.
after Criksis is sprayed,
Oh, he might disengage, right?
he's on
I
fire.
did because I want him to get the
Okay.
advantage.
The fire finally overcomes this flesh golem, and it burns away in flame, screaming as it dies.
You killed it with your magic sword.
Falls over
Nice.
and dies from fire.
I didn't know he had a magic sword.
Okay. So, end of
We've got a
combat. Do you guys want to try to put out the fire or just leave?
Stomp out the fire.
All right. So, how do you want to put it out?
The curtains? Or any
There's a
curtain?
blanket on her bed. You could use that.
Yeah.
All right. So you take a blanket off of her bed and you use that to douse out the fire. All right. So once the fight is all over, you hear a wicked cackling from outside. And then you see outside the door, flying on a broom,
Oh my God.
is that woman. And she says, "This isn't over, fools! You will regret this day! You have not heard the last of Auntie Agnes! I will have my revenge on you!" And she flies away on her broom. It was a hag.
Named Auntie Agnes.
Auntie Agnes.
Does Chad recognize that name?
No, Chad doesn't recognize that name.
Criksis
Elfman.
recognize that name?
Criksis does not recognize
Elfman, do you recognize that flesh creature on the ground as maybe some of your business partners?
No. He doesn't.
Well, boys, I've had about all I could take. Let's get this stuff back to the... Let's go inspect that room, though.
Okay.
Sound.
All right.
Wasn't that in the closet? The thumping
You want to
sound?
inspect the whole house?
It was probably that monster.
It was the gimp. Around, but let's go check. Let's go check around.
Yeah, this came out of a closet around where you guys heard the thumps. Let me see here. So let me describe the house to you once more so you guys know what to look for if you want to. End of the cottage. Okay, so it's a very small cottage. There's a kitchenette, simple wood burning stove, a water basin. There's a dining table that she had her tea set on. And looking on that now, you see that there is a large, glittering like stone on it, which I will describe to you if you want. There's a large glittering stone on that table now. There wasn't before when you were enjoying tea with her. An armchair, a bookcase, a fireplace, and the separate room. In that room, you find there is a big plush round bed, there's a nightstand, and there is a large wardrobe.
Is that the wardrobe that the guy was in?
Yes. In that wardrobe, there is another flask of oil. There's 2 flasks. There was 4 flasks of oil in there.
I'll replenish one.
Okay.
I'll take one too.
In that closet, you also find the vial that the guy was talking about. It is it's a little glass. It looks like a decorative vial. Basically, it looks like a fairy.
I'll look at that.
Okay.
What is in that?
It's some kind of dust. It's like a very fine powder.
What color's the dust?
It resembles very fine sand. There's that in there. Do you guys want to investigate anything else?
The stones. That wasn't there.
The stone? Okay. So that stone is a lustrous black gem.
I will pick it up.
Okay.
And then investigate it. Inspect it.
It's a lustrous black gem.
Well, it seems this might be
It's about this big. It's big.
This job might pay off. Well, it might not.
A little better.
What if that's the source of her power?
Could be petrified bat shit for all we know. Let's take it back and have it examined.
Can't hurt.
Shall we then, boys?
Before we go, can we just take a moment? Do you know what just occurred?
What?
We got a nemesis. She's going to come back. We're a band of heroes. We need a name now. Like 2 non-blondes. Or salt and pepper and butter. I'll be butter.
Well, you work on that. In the meantime, up, down, side, side, fist bump, unicorn.
Oh, it's harsh.
Do you guys just want to turn the house from top to bottom? Like look
Oh, yeah.
everywhere?
Sure.
I figured. Because I didn't want to just be like, if you look, you can maybe find... No.
I want to investigate the shirt.
Alright, so inside her little nightstand, you find a pair of, like, reading glasses kind of thing, but the lenses are, like, sapphire colored.
Do you think this was her house? Or she took it for someone else?
Not sure, but these are fine looking, and I look through them.
One moment. Let me see if anything happens.
Sapphire?
Yeah, there's sapphire lenses.
You are colorblind now.
You've gained color blindness. They were cursed.
Everything is sapphire.
You hear from the witch outside.
My girlfriend's vagina's blue all of a sudden.
Oh, my balls.
Yeah, when you put them on, nothing happens. Crystal lenses fit over the eyes. They're gold. They look like that.
Oh.
Gold with like sapphire colored lenses. You find that, and then when you go through the books that she has, most of them are blank. But there is, or they're just very plain. But
Are there any adventure books of heroes?
Let me see here. I'm gonna find a thing. Tell you
Hansel?
exactly what she has.
Maybe we find a book.
Maybe some knights.
About
They have a
bar-
table
about a
of
barbarian.
a size, a shape.
I wonder if she's
Or
related to that
Men who joust,
Auntie Ann that sells pretzels in the market.
save
Yeah.
princesses.
I would hope not. It'd be bad for Auntie Anne.
How about a
So, all of the books are they're just all blank. Like, nothing special about them at all.
She couldn't read.
She couldn't read. But one of them is completely different from the others. It is bound in a rough leather of some kind, and it seems to be sewn together. It's a very horrible binding.
It looks like it could be one that creature's appendage that we fought.
Yeah, that works.
My goodness. Well, that looks important. The School of Magic will probably want this.
Yes. What if we found a great find, a treasure, something to be put on display? How great would that be?
It belongs in a museum.
Curators. That's what the word is.
I looked through the book. It looks like all creepy and shit.
Hold up. Wait.
It's stitched together.
Is it tome? No.
It may be a curse.
Klaatu Venata Nectu.
All right, I said the words.
Kanda.
So now I'm feeling really dumb.
We can continue to talk amongst ourselves. Yeah. Well,
let's take a short rest here in the house before we head back, shall we?
But, Dorian,
okay,
should this young elf man not spread the word of our great deeds around the town so we get more quests?
That sounds good to me. You're going to...
Okay, so you wanted to read that book, yeah?
I just want to look in it. I don't want to read anything.
Okay.
What do the pictures look like?
It seems, flicking through it without trying to read it, so it is a tome. It has illustrations on it that look like they have human anatomy on it, and it looks like it instructs how to sew them together and things like that. But without reading it, you can't figure much out. Just flicking through it without reading it.
Probably thinks it's like the Kama Sutra or something like that. You know, he's like, oh, I could make a centipede woman. I call backsies.
Mm-hmm. All right. And that's all you find. Oh, you find money. How much money? Throughout the house, spread all over the place.
That's strange.
But where is the wine?
500 gold. That's what you guys find scattered around the house.
I'm looking for the wine.
Wine? Mm-hmm. No wine.
As we're taking a short rest, I'm going to inspect these things that I have, try and determine what they are.
Okay.
The
So...
glasses, the spectacles.
Yep. With attuning to those, you figure out they are eyes of charming.
What does that do?
How do you ask? I wrote these forever ago. I would have typed them up if I did it today.
Oh, Dorian. Oh, these glasses obviously don't do anything. And he puts them in his pocket. You can basically cast Charm Person on with your glasses. That's right up in his wheelhouse.
Let the date rape begin.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and then this is what the other one is.
Oh, the stone too. I figure out.
No, not the stone. The dust.
Uh-huh.
We got no clue what the stone
That's
does.
something our assassin can use.
But holding it feels good.
I don't know if I like
Say
calling
that.
you an assassin.
You can't figure out what it does, but holding it feels right. You like
I'm an
it.
opportunist.
Just feels right.
I like to think you're a first strike kind of guy.
All right, so you guys want to head back to town with Steve Elvenman?
Yeah, and we're taking that stone and this shitty book with us.
Help us carry some of this tea.
Are we able to carry the tea?
Yeah, you're able to carry it back to the cart. Steve is able to repair the cart on his own.
Well done, Steve.
Did the horse come back?
The horse did not come back.
Traitor.
But he grabs the cart and he's basically pulling it along. It's not a very big cart. Does anybody want to help him? Maybe speed up the process?
Of course.
Sure.
No.
So
You're right in the cart. By God.
yeah, you'll sit in the cart while we're
Oh.
pulling it.
Sorry, boys. I was just reading your book.
They all thought you were pushing from behind and you're just sitting on the cart. Okay, so, and while you guys are moving up the road, eventually you encounter I think Biscuits is his name. Biscuits the horse. Yeah, Biscuits is his name. And he calms Biscuits down and he hitches him back up to the cart.
The Foxen was that?
It was biscuits.
He owes Biscuits. And he says, "Thank you so much for saving me. I mean, I don't really have much, but you can keep the gold that I was going to get for this job."
I think we should split the gold we found. I'll whisper to you that we should split the gold that we found with him 4 ways. So
Of course, yes. He aided us. He was a companion. I had 3 elves this day.
Let's get knocking stuff off here.
She's a naughty girl.
I almost feel like an honorary elf. My ears feel a little bit pointier after today.
So it's 675 gold total for you guys to split up that you found, according to however you guys want.
Well, we're gonna give him 125.
That's really nice of you. Oh, I really appreciate it.
Do we have to?
Oh, his flask
did the
throwing
oil.
helped save the day.
He came through in a pinch. He didn't run.
Which is less than what he was going to get paid for doing the job anyway. So he really appreciates that. You guys now have 550 to split up. Do you guys want me to just divide it by 3?
Sure.
That's 183 with some change.
My friend, the Light Aloft Lander, has guided you to safety and riches. Always pray to him. Or your elf deities, whatever that might be. I don't know them.
Okay.
I take a strand of my hair, and then a second one, and I go up to Boone, and I use it to tie his ears into points.
Oh.
Here you are, honorary elf.
Oh. Tis an honor.
All
Does
right.
it look good on me?
Yes.
So you get back to the city, and Maud is very thankful for
Hang
the
on.
return. Thank you for all the trouble that you went through.
Tis no trouble.
How about a cup of hot tea in return?
That sounds
That
very
sounds
good.
awesome. Yes. And I sneak out the back.
Well, then the two of you enjoy a nice cup of hot tea with Maud.
Well earned.
All right, and did you guys want to do anything once you guys got back into town with all that stuff?
I wanted to go and take the book somewhere.
Somewhere. Where? SAS?
To the
Stonesburrow
SAS.
Academy of Arcane Arts and Sciences? Sure.
And the rock.
Do you want to give the dust of disappearance to him or no?
Hell no.
So they bring you... Hi! So they bring you out once you come to the academy, first they ask if you're turning them in.
If I'm turning one.
Will you be turning those in then? Is what they say.
I don't.
Because you're trying to have them identified at the
I
academy,
don't
right?
give anything away for free. I went to great trouble to get these.
Okay, well, I suppose we could have somebody come out and try to identify the items for you. If you just go to that room over there, they'll be with you.
Very well, and I'll stroll over to the room.
So after some time, a kind of nervous-looking elf comes into the room, and he goes, "Hello, my name is Lysander. I will be helping you with anything you need identified today."
Very good. I've got some goods here. This leathery, nasty book, full of Kama Sutra of some kind. And this. And I hold out the rock.
Oh, this is very rare. This is a manual of golems. It lets somebody make a flesh golem.
Oh, is that what that was?
Don't know. Did you encounter one?
I might have.
Well, then, whoever made it must have had more than one of these, because each manual only allows the creation of one golem.
Then it's destroyed after?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well then, this must have been planned for another. But there was perhaps one of those creatures, yes?
This book is dangerous. You can't keep this.
I know. That's why I brought it here.
Thank you for turning it in.
How much are you willing to pay for it?
Oh, no, we have to confiscate these.
We have a great deal of costs
I believe
that we
you're
accrued
drinking tea.
on this trip and suffered a great many bits of injury upon ourselves.
Well,
Surely some compensation.
if you check in with the receptionist, they may be able to send you some kind of reward for it.
And the stone?
That appears to be a heartstone. Hags use these. You can use it to cure any disease.
Well, that should be worth some coin as well.
It should be. I won't compensate that one from you.
Well then. Do you have any glamored studded leather?
No.
Could you glamour mine?
I try.
Forthwith, and the stone is yours.
Meanwhile, Boone sits alone with a cup of tea and he thinks,
Where did everybody go?
this tea really doesn't taste good without sugar.
Is that in the DMG, the glamour stuff?
It
Under G, I see.
was like glamored studded leather. I was just...
Is it a real thing? Did you make it
Yeah.
up? Oh.
I can find it right now. In the compendium.
Well, the creation of a glamour like that would take a while.
I'm patient.
I suppose I could do that for you in my free time for turning in such a dangerous book.
I take the bullshit off and hand it to him, and I don my fancy, dirty clothes.
He averts his gaze as you're undressing.
You don't have to. How about hit me with one of those little wizardly things that you all do? Clean me up a bit. I've got somewhere to be.
He very willingly used prestidigitation on you
Whoosh.
to clean you off.
That's what I love about you, mages.
Simply magical.
But yeah, it'll take time for him to glamour up some armor for you.
I trade the book and that shit for that.
And the heartstone, you don't want it?
No, I give him the book and the heartstone. So
Okay.
I'll glamour my armor and I'll be back. Alright. Dunzo.
Well, then that's the end.